And, trying to click. There's a lot of clicking involved in this. Okie dokie. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 7th episode. We have a new player now joining. And when last we met our fabulous heroes, they were swooping down upon the pyramid of the elder god Oblivion, when suddenly coalescing out of a cloud of locusts, he appeared at the entrance of the pyramid, blocking their path in. They're swooping down. They're maybe just under 100 feet away. And at this point in time, I'll go ahead and get everybody's initiative.
Oh, God.
All right. Perfect way to start off a session is grinding down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, I prefer it that way just because it's like, oh, shit.
Should roll his initiative.
20 total.
Oh, he got a nat 20, dog.
Oh.
I have 18.
Okay. Oberon with an 18. What'd you get, Longmere?
Blackmere got a mighty 9.
Strong 9.
How about you, Gall?
I got 20 total.
A what?
20 total.
Okay. And area win?
10.
10. Hey. You're not last at the moment. Let's see here. Who am I missing?
Anumar.
Anamash.
Anumar 11.
11. Hey.
That's like 2 ones.
Okay. So, the older god goes first.
Of course
That's
he does.
that's never the thing you want to hear. Like, the god goes first.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going to use one of those then, I suppose, right? What else would he do?
Put on a grass skirt and dance the hula.
Oh, he would curl up in fear seeing these brave adventurers coming on forward to take justice upon such a god.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, he's got 4 targets because I'm assuming that we're still dealing with an invisible halfling who has not yet appeared. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be area win.
Yes.
He sees your holy symbol.
Really?
And he's like, no, false gods will perish in fire. And what's the spell attack modifier? +1. Oh, and that is going to be a 28 to hit you.
All right.
He uses a first level spell to hit you with a guiding bolt.
It's just a question, but can I dispel it?
You could counter spell if you have it, which I don't think clerics do, as a reaction.
Yeah.
And so you will take 15 points of radiant damage as he points his finger at your holy symbol. Like, no. Actually, I'm going to reflavor that. No false gods here. And a black bolt reaches out from his finger as he glares at you, exploding in a cascading thing of black sparks right into your holy symbol.
Ew.
Or 15 points of necrotic damage. And you are left glowing in black sparks.
That doesn't sound fun. No, okay. Yeah.
And that is him. Gaul, what would you like to do?
Okay.
Just FYI, who wants to have the carpet move on their turn?
I don't know. Am I piloting the carpet? Or is someone else?
I'll let you all decide.
I can pilot it if you want.
It don't matter.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Am I?
And you can
I
switch
might-
if you want.
I might turn us into a kamikaze plane, but who knows?
It wouldn't be better to move it right away.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the finder is probably the one like building the thing. And yeah, as soon as he appears with Locust, I was like right behind like the spark of energy. I get my short bow and I blast his face with it.
Okay, go for it.
Because sure, why not?
Take it out.
And first one is a shit roll. It's a 9.
That will miss.
No, it's a 10 total. Sorry. And second one is a 25.
That will hit the Elder God.
Yeah. I'm aiming for his hand because it was like shooting a bolt. And that's 10 total damage.
Okay.
And I will use my
You
action
hit him
to
right into the
protect
pelvic because
myself.
he is. Oh, here, let me switch my picture. He is
Mhm.
standing, as always, shirtless, like with a skirt and a robe on him. Let me find a picture for him again, real quick. And the arrow strikes him right into his upper pec area. Oh.
Let's move as fast as we can.
All right. Anything else for it?
Yeah, I'm going to use a key point to not die.
A key point to
So,
the
dodge.
dodge, I'm assuming, is what you mean.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Because every time I didn't use the key point to dodge, I took massive amount of damage. I learned. Yeah, next. I'm done.
I'm making this a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Next up would be Oberon. And you can move.
All right. How far are we from
About 100 feet.
100 feet? And the carpet's movement's 50, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
You could use your action to make it dash if you so wanted.
All right.
Or bonus action if you're that high level of thief.
I'll have it move up about 25 feet. Wait, no, up its full 50 feet. Then I'm going to jump off, and right before I jump off, I'm like, Lachmere, old chum, take over, and do a backflip off the.
Give me an acrobatics check. Just to see how cool the backflip was. It's not necessarily like.
All right. Let me see acrobatics. That would be. Okay, 3. 3's that'd be good. And 17.
All right, so you backflip and you land. Real nice.
And let's see. Would that be considered my movement right there?
Half your movement.
Half. Okay.
Or did you make it go your entire 50 feet?
I had the carpet go. It's 50 feet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be your movement.
Okay. All right, then about how far am I from Oblivion?
50 feet.
50. Okay, I'll just grab my 2 rapiers and hold action in case if he comes close or any of his minions.
Okay. So is that it for you?
Yes, sir.
All right, now that you are close, the Mummy Lord will face his gaze upon you. Oberon the Finer's like, you are the progenitor of my dead. General, you shall perish as he did. Give me a wisdom saving throw as his glare just buries deep into your soul, taking away all light and happiness from you.
A nat 20.
Oberon? Nat 20?
Yes, sir.
Aye. And you're just like, no, I will not succumb to your despair, or however you'd like to do it. But yeah, you make your saving throw.
And just because he's a smartass, he's like, oh crap! I think I got some bacon in my teeth from breakfast. And he takes his rapier and kind of picks at his teeth. Like, oh, did you say something? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Almar appearing on the carpet. If you do anything that breaks invisibility, that is. You may be muted.
Or are you talking to me?
Yes, your turn.
Oh, sorry. If anyone is watching this, I'm sorry for not being involved or paying attention. I just had like 30 minutes, 40 minutes to make a character. I'm still working on the spell list, so I won't just pick one randomly that I absolutely need exactly now. I will actually have a spell list prepared. So, maybe that chick on the elf chick on the good-looking armor, wink wink, can see me with her massive passive perception.
Yes, she noticed.
Or my shadow or something in the sand. But all of a sudden, perhaps some of you can hear it, some not, because I'm on the ground. Probably right beneath you. You hear some mutterings of words, which then seem to be louder, and out of his invisible state comes to view, standing on the sand dunes, a tiny halfling casting a spell. And this cloud of locusts or wherever start. I have no idea how I'm supposed to word this, but basically a sleet storm just suddenly in the middle of the desert. Freezing cold water splashes down. First then like this giant sleet storm, trying to suppress these locusts and pushing them back into this pyramid or the building they're coming from. Yes.
And I'm assuming you want to focus it directly on the what's the area of effect to it first off?
40-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder. This area is heavily obscured, and exposed flames are doused. The ground in the area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. And yeah, if somebody tries to walk there, they'll have to make a dex save or fall prone. Yeah.
Okay. And where do you want to have this 40-foot radius, 80-foot diameter?
Right on this locust cloud, and trying to like suppress
so centered
them.
on him.
Yes, push it back, perhaps.
Okay. So the black carpet would be just outside of the sleet storm.
Oh yeah. Okay. Trying to like push him inside or back for reasons unknown to others as of now. So I'm just standing there with my hands raised, like I'm here, yes, with my in like a in a magical trance or whatever, casting the spell, concentrating on pushing them back.
And you can see that the Elder God will look around like confused, astonished, having never seen snow, sleet, or anything at all. And the locusts that he coalesced from are just kind of falling to the ground, covered and beat in the stone. His gaze fixes upon you for a second, but
I flip
nothing.
him a finger.
Okay. But he will once again look over at Ariowin. He's like, your gods have deserted you. You cannot survive here. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Ariowin, which I know is asking a cleric, yeah, but still.
I got an 11.
11? You are
11.
now frightened. Meaning
Alright.
you have a disadvantage on attacks. Attacks against you have advantage, and you cannot move closer to the source of your fright. You feel the coldness of what he said. Oh no, my gods have left me from this guy.
Alright.
Oh, you got an 11 too?
Huh.
You fell by 5 or more. You were also paralyzed.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's a bit worse. Yeah, I'm paralyzed.
You are paralyzed. So, it's your turn.
Alright, so
You're paralyzed.
I can only cast a spell that has no verbal, somatic, or material components. That's not the only thing I can do.
Yeah, I don't. Well, it doesn't paralyze like you cannot take actions, reactions,
Oh.
anything like that.
I can't think.
You can think.
Alright.
And I
I'm
can tell
gonna
you right now, there's not one cleric spell that has no verbal components.
Okay. I'm gonna think hard. Really
Yeah, I think you're pretty much done for this one.
The whole fight? Or...
No. Just until the end of the Mummy Lord's turn.
Alright.
Sorry. No, it's too late to counterspell, isn't it?
It wasn't a spell. It was a dreadful glare. Yeah.
These dreadful glares.
Yeah. I want to call that as not a spell.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ariowin? Lankmere.
Blackmere will see this female go rigid, and with the fast movement of the carpet and trying to do a sweeping dive bomb on there that the finder put us on in that path, will go to catch and lay her down upon the carpet so she doesn't have a propensity to fall off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
As far as that, and then if he can that'll take up all of his movement. He'll go down to one knee and like that. Then he'd fire Eldritch Blast at this evil god and curse him for smiting a lady. How ungentleman! And while he's doing that, he'll try to laying her on down, try to cop a smooth breeze over her chainmail on the breast, helping her lay on down.
Okay.
Copperfield.
Copperfield.
Hey, she's stiff as a stick.
Brown chicken, brown
So are
cow.
Let's see here. And that on the first Eldritch Blast, that would be a 14.
That'll miss.
Okay. And on the second one will be an unnatural 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. And he'll take all of 3 points of damage.
Dude, sorry.
Hey, it's the way they roll.
Yeah, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so
it's
good.
bad. But that's all that I can do. That's action like that, free action, hollering back and doing the crazy stuff. So,
and just for the hell of it, even though he's next, and so it won't really matter. Huh. Nobody's within range, so he can hit them with his fist.
whoop, whoop.
So all that other crap is useless. He can just simply look at. Why not? Lonkmere.
He looked mean.
You give me a wisdom save as he faces his gaze upon you and says, "Do not assist those who serve false gods or feel my wrath."
Wisdom save, huh?
Yep.
Well, I wish I had a better wisdom save, but an 18.
You make it.
Ooh, sweet.
And so it is now his turn. And the Elder God will look at let me see here. I don't want to use this on that one, so I will use it on a D3, no, D4, because once again, now I have the visible halfling. 2, so that would be 1, 2. Oberon! He'll reach his hand out to you and be like, "You will now be as desiccated as a mummy. Give me, I believe, a Constitution saving throw." As I'm looking up the spell, and it now comes to my realization that I should have had this bookmark since I knew I was going to use it as soon as people were in range. I believe it's Constitution. Yes.
3.
You got a 3?
Yes. I have a 0 modifier for con.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. For Oblivion, it's fine. Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
Hopefully you will just die.
If I kill you guys, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention.
You take 54 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Shit.
and I'm freaking down big time.
You're down?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I swear. I'm just trying to get this spell book completed. I was going to this counter spell.
Oh, okay. You may attempt.
What
It
do
is
I need
not
to
a
do?
3rd level spell. So now I have to look up counter spell.
So do I.
Or if anybody else can hand me, what's he got to do? It's an Arcana check or something, or a spell
No,
casting check?
3rd level spell works automatically. 3rd level
It's
or
not
lower.
6th level.
Oh, 6th level. Then, yeah, it was a roll.
Counter spell.
I'm on conjures.
Okay, it's 10 plus the spell slot, so it's 16.
Yeah.
So I
Is
need
that
to
what,
make
an intelligence check, or is it an Arcana check? What is it?
I think it's just a like a spell attack. It's like got my spell thingy, which is a
Almost there.
+7, I think.
That's why I'm curious. I don't. Spell. The creature is casting a spell 3rd level, lowest spell 1,000. If it is casting a spell 4th level or higher, he must make an ability check, so an intelligence check using your spell casting ability. DC equals. All right, so D20 plus your intelligence modifier, beat a 16.
It's not my proficiency bonus. Add
Negative.
it.
No proficiency involved.
What?
Spell casting ability.
Right, but I'm proficient with this ability. Okay. No, it's a handsome 5 on the die.
And I'm assuming you don't have an 11 intelligence modifier.
No.
No, I have a 32 intelligence.
I would like to, but no.
Alright. Well, he goes,
Okay.
desiccate you! Raw!
So I flip him again.
And then you try to, no, that will not happen. But the power of the Elder God's magic is too great for the little halfling.
Yeah.
And you do take
Stop
the 50.
calling me little!
Hold it. Actually, I don't think you dropped to 0, though.
I have 40 hit points left.
Huh?
I have 40 hit points left.
Oh, after taking the 54?
No, that's how much. My max hit points is only 49.
Okay, well, then you would have had 49 hit points.
Oh, I'm still out either way.
No. I can't believe I'm stalling again to look up, but I'm pretty sure harm leaves you at 1 hit point.
Oh. You're not dead. You're quite dead. Good.
I can't believe. And so, anyway, that will be his turn. Up next is Gaul.
Okay, so
And by the way, Erwin, you are no longer paralyzed. You can suddenly move.
cool. Is he still like covered in the sleet storm
Yes.
in front of the door?
You have 50 feet to cover to get to him. 40 feet of that being sleet stormed.
Go give
Shit. And I'm guessing we are slowed in the sleet storm.
And yes, it's 1 hit point.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. Fly the carpet as much as I can.
Wow. Okay. Your regular movement would be 10 feet, and then you'd have how much? What's your total movement, Gaul?
I have 45 feet.
45. So you get 10 normal, and that would have 35 of half movement. So let's just go with 20. You get 30 feet to him, with just your normal movement, leaving still 20 feet away.
Okay,
That's just your normal movement.
I will use a key point to dash, like jump off the carpet, run at him.
That would definitely get you to him.
Okay, and I'm gonna strike him twice, and on the second one, it's a stunning fist.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes. First one.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
I'm going to tell you, like, I think my DC is 14. First one is garbage. It's a 14. And second one is 17. I think that's shit.
17 hits.
Yeah. Oh, it
It
is.
does.
And that's the stunning fist. So
All right.
he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, I think. Let me look it up. I don't remember, actually.
I'm pretty sure it's a con saving throw, but it's based upon your wisdom
Yeah, it's-
modifier.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. One keep on, Constitution, yeah. Constitution of 14 for the save.
Fuck. Oh. It's a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's his Constitution saving throw? Oh wow! It's just
Let's
a
see the
con
28
modifier.
flow.
Plus 3. 16. Does that?
Yeah, he makes it.
Oh no! Mine is con is plus 8, so it would be 21.
Plus 8. Holy fuck. Okay.
His con, his con save is plus 8.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much it's like the like carpet is flying. I jump off it, run, and just.
But he does take
like
damage.
lunge into him. Yeah, lunge into him to punch him, and that's a 9 damage.
9 damage.
And I'm in contact. Let's see how long I hold. Probably a round. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Gaul.
Covered in sleep.
Oberon. Up. All right. At the end of your turn, Gaul, he will reach out and clutch at your heart and try to pull your heart out.
Okay.
That would be a 28 to hit you.
Oh no!
28, yeah, of course. Of course.
What's the damage? I'm just going to go ahead and use average, okay?
Yep.
14 bludgeoning, 21 necrotic, for a total of 35.
Okay, 35.
And would you please give me a Constitution saving throw?
6.
All right, you are now cursed by the mummy.
Oh, what a change.
He reaches in and he grabs at your heart, and you can feel it shriveling in his grasp. And not only do you take the damage, you cannot regain hit points now. You cannot be healed.
Nope.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
Yeah. I'm nowhere near my maximum anyway.
And
Okay.
Oberon, it is your turn.
All
You
right.
have 1 hit point. It cannot reduce you below 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
However, since you failed the saving throw, you are diseased, and your hit point maximum is reduced by the same amount as the damage you took.
Yeah.
So your maximum hit point is 1.
Oh, joy! Wow. Well, I'm at max hit points now. Whoa.
On the plus side, you're at full health.
Let's see.
But you're not dead. You are standing just outside of the sleet storm. What would you like to do?
Is there any way I could make my get on the other side of the sleet storm and try to freaking stab my rapier right through this guy's testicles?
Well, you have 30-foot movement, right?
Yep.
So you got 10 feet of normal movement through the sand. And then you got 20 feet left, so it's difficult. So that would be 10 more feet with just your normal movement. Meaning you're still 40 feet away from him. That's just with your normal movement.
Okay. Could I just use my action to dash?
All right, that would give you another 15 feet towards him.
Yep.
Making it 25 feet away from him.
All right, that's fine.
This is difficult terrain with ice, so you have to make a dex save and
yeah.
an obscured area, so it's like disadvantage on ranged attacks or whatever.
Yeah.
And this guy should have like disadvantage to like do anything.
Well, yeah, but
But he
the
can see.
harm spell wasn't a ranged attack; it was a saving throw. So
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Alright.
Should have like
as soon as he moves, oh yeah, give me a
not,
dex save
not
if
be
you
able
want to
do
move
anything. No.
in there. I should have done that to Gaul, but I'm not going to recon it.
Yeah, everything is covered in ice now.
17.
I'm assuming that, yeah, that beats your saving throw DC. You do not slip. You are 25 feet away from him using your regular movement and your action. Anything else for you?
I think that's all I can do at the moment.
Okay. At the end of your turn, absolutely nothing. He's going to save. You're okay, Gaul.
Cool.
Amal Alasim, Halfling Supreme.
Anumar.
Anumar. I'll get this right. I swear to you, I will. Anumar.
Think of Anubis, but it's Anumar.
I will do that.
That's where it came from. So we have 2 persons within this sleet storm.
Correct.
Crap. Which cancels my ice storm on top of that. Because
Is it concentration
everybody would
also?
No. It would just be adding to the sleet storm damage.
Sleet Storm doesn't have damage.
No. I thought I was doing the other one, but nah. So that destroys my everything. Wouldn't everybody just like to take 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold?
Let's see how many you can kill.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm the traitor, yeah. No, then I won't do that. So I will change, like, I'm like, yeah, focusing.
Well,
then I
Oberon's still
change,
25 feet away from him. I'm assuming you could
team up with Oberon. Yeah,
you
cool.
could
Kill the other
not
guys.
you could avoid him.
No, I am. Is anybody like right up to him?
Yep,
Yes,
me.
Gaul.
So I could not like focus the radius so it would just hit this fake god.
It would be with something as big of a area of effect as that. It would be quite difficult. I'd give you an intelligence check to do it, but the DC would be pretty high since we're talking about such a large
Okay.
area in there.
Meh. I'll just like I'm doing this like then I'm trying to like counterspell. I'm like and she's like fuck you. Then I change this into a this, and a lightning bolt streaks from my fingertip right at him.
I'll say since you're
Bam!
going with one target, that will suffice to not have to hit your friend Gaul.
Yeah, just straight into that.
It's only 5 feet
Ungodly-
instead of the massive amounts. Okay, doggy,
Yeah.
daddy. What's his
Ungodly
dexterity
being.
saving throw?
15.
Just his dexterity score. Holy crap. This guy's not nimble. But he does have advantage on saving throws, so that's a wow. That's a big fail.
Oh yeah!
His advantage was
like-
a 9.
So that's like 5d8. No, 8d6. 8d6. Am I right? It's the
yeah.
same as Fireball.
Yeah, it's 8d6 at 3rd level.
Yeah. I got some 3rd level slots. I want to use them.
Oh, blame me.
So they say it's rude to point, but I'm of noble birth, so fuck you, fake god. Wow, there are some 6s there. So that's 10, 20, 35 points of lightning damage.
Dude.
And I don't say anything, I just point. And still holding my other hand up, focusing, holding the sleet storm, which I'm contemplating on not keeping up since it's not really doing any good.
You want to release the sleet storm?
I'm thinking, does it seem like it's causing more problems than it is doing good?
He's standing there. He seems perplexed, but otherwise ill.
So this, because the area is heavily obscured, which means that he shouldn't be able to see that far at all. So like to see through this whole cloud through this whole storm, I don't know if he sees anything.
He would see, but it would be if it would be easier if somebody were trying to hide behind something, but it's pretty much just a desert, not much to hide, and it's not doomed here, it's flat desert. Disadvantage if he's trying to guiding bolt somebody else, or disadvantage for you shooting arrows at him.
Okay. Is he concentrating on anything?
No. Just
No.
your demise.
Well, he has a problem concentrating on that now, doesn't he? No, I think I'll just let it go. Let it go. Wow.
How do you
just
win?
Lower my hands and like give him like this death stare. Like
One more thing. Before you go, everyone, at the end of your turn, when suddenly it stops sleeting in the area, he'll reach out and try to grab at your heart again, Gaul.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another 19 on the die for a total of 28.
Okay.
I'll use
probably
the
die.
same average again. No need. Yeah, give me another Constitution saving throw.
I'm probably already dead. 15.
You fail again. Your hit point maximum is decreased by 10 again,
Yeah.
and you take 35 points total damage.
And I'm down.
14 of that bludgeoning, 21 of that necrotic, if that matters.
No, I'm down.
And as he reaches in and he grabs your heart, and this time he pulls out your desiccated black heart, and he looks at it and goes, "Yes." As you fall to the ground, "Your life force nourishes me." And he just tosses it down on the ground. You're not dead, and it's just more of a metaphysical heart type thing. Your heart's still in your body.
Yeah, but since I'm... I need to be uncursed first.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's 2
dead
legendary
for now.
actions he's taken. Ardiawin, your turn.
What is sort of the situation of the party? I've been looking
Gaul
at
is down at his feet.
Yeah, is he
Oberon is still
unconscious?
25 feet away from him on one knee. He does
Ah.
not look good at all.
Oberon is very injured.
Yeah.
I have a staff. I can cure people, but better saving throws would also be good.
And he's not looking good either. That lightning bolt jolted the crap out of him. Just FYI.
All right.
You slightly injured, but otherwise, Anamar and Lankmere are fine.
I am going to use the staff. It had 10 charges.
Mhm.
I'm going to walk over to the very injured man.
You could make Oberon, but you'd have to dash, use your action to dash to get to Gaul.
He's okay.
And it's no longer sleeting, so no dex saves, no difficult terrain.
So we have 2 injured. Very injured.
Yes.
I'm going to go for better saves. I'm going to put Bless up with a 3rd level slot, so everybody gets it. She's going to come out of this paralyzation. She's going to snap up and get up and start moving forward and praying and, doing all that priest stuff and blessing the group. And I can do a bonus action of... No, it's not enough. Who is... No, it's not enough. We'll wait. Okay, yeah. I'm done. You have a D4 on saves and +1 to hit.
Alright.
And I'm done.
All right. Just the blessing of the group. Did you move any closer?
Yeah, I moved closer.
Okay. How far do you want to go? You could get to beside Oberon.
I need half my movement to get up, and then I have... what, 10,
Then you wouldn't be able to get to Oberon. But you could get close to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can maybe move 10, 15 feet and bless everybody.
All right. And at the end of your turn, Ariowin,
Yes?
he'll look at you again and be like, "Your gods have deserted you. Bow down before me." And give me a wisdom saving throw.
A 26.
You know that he lies. You are not frightened by his speech this time. And Lankmere.
Lackmere will go ahead and he's going to cast darkness upon the point of his right shoulder of his cloak.
On your cloak?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's going to go ahead and have the carpet move an additional 50 feet away on the sweeping action.
Oh,
To get
away from them? So
him?
you want to be 100 feet away from them?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's about, well, that wouldn't be a free action, but it's an interaction. So, I can do a bonus action though, too. Yeah, well, before I'm 90 feet out, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on his butt.
So that would be 2 spells. Darkness and Hunter's Mark.
Oh, that's right. That is a spell, not a cantrip. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
but you could still,
then
I mean, mechanically, next
No,
time you
that's-
go and you're going to shoot at him, you can Hunter's Mark and shoot at
Yeah.
him.
Yep. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. So it was now Oberon's turn. Sorry. It's now Oblivion's turn again. What would he do on his turn? There is now nobody in melee with him again. So much for the Rotting Fist. I told you your gods have abandoned you. Bow down. And he reaches out and he blasts you once again, Erwin, as a black bolt streaks from his hand and slams 23 to hit. That will hit you, correct?
Yes.
As another guiding bolt. This time, instead of a first level spell, I want to use a third level spell.
I'm going to counterspell.
Okay.
And just
It would automatically then work.
boom. Yeah. I flip him again. Like,
No.
just-
That's a lightning bolt,
He thinks I'm
2
gonna-
counter spells, and a sleet storm.
and he thinks I'm going to like do the pointy thing, so he's just like whoa, and just scared the crap out of him this time.
That's 4 third level spells. So I'm assuming
it's
you're out of those at the moment.
Three third level spells and 1 fourth level spell.
Oh. Sleet storm was
Sleet-
4th? Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Moment.
Oh, you could have used a 4th level spell slot if you so chose, too. And that would be it for him.
Oh, that's a third level. Okay, so I'll just use 4th level to counterspell. Oh yeah.
Go. Give me a death save, please.
Oh.
Okay, let's see how it goes. 4. Not so good.
You're blessed.
Oh,
So
right.
that's
Can you bless my cadaver? But even like
you are unconscious.
well, even though it's D10 plus a D20 plus nothing, because that's just death saving throw, right?
This is a D20 plus nothing. It's just a straight
Yeah.
D20 roll.
So even if I throw D4,
But it is a saving throw, so I'll allow it. What the hell?
like I said, it's a 4. So even if I roll D4 max, I cannot get a 10. So
Okay, so it's a fail no matter what.
yeah.
Future reference, I'll allow it.
Okay. My body is grateful. not doing so great, but grateful.
Okay, I'm going to say he's not going to do anything at the end of your turn, Gull. Oberon.
Alrighty. I can't believe I completely forgot this. Are there any shadows near me?
Not particularly. It's still like high noon.
Damn high noon.
If you want, you could see a shadow in the entrance behind him, but that would be not like near at all. You'd be just as stuck as far away from him as you are now.
Yeah, because I was thinking about using the
Darken
shadow
gate.
gate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and step into the shadow, then appear right behind him and run down the hall. But let's see. Screw it. If I die, I die. I will go out a freaking hero. I don't care. I'm gonna move up my up
Yes.
25 feet.
No longer difficult terrain.
Alrighty, and then I am going to attack. A 4. The first one misses. Second one would be, let's see, 17.
That'll hit.
Okay, let me roll damage. It's d6 plus 3 plus. Okay. That would be a total of 6 damage for that
No.
one.
Did you add
And
your
I'm-
dex modifier and everything to that?
I did, yep.
Okay.
Then I am going to use my second attack. That would definitely be a hit with a 19.
Yep.
Damage, that would be 4 damage on that. Second one. Would a 13 hit?
Negative.
Negative, okay. And then that was my extra attack. Then I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay.
For
That's
one
2
more
extra
attack.
attacks.
Yep. 17.
That'll hit.
8 damage right there. And this next one misses with a good old pretty 2 for a total of 5.
No. You fight well, but now you succumb to me as he reaches out and grabs at your heart at the end of your turn. For a, oh my god, 13 misses you.
Oh,
Yeah.
since he technically attacked me, can I use one of my
Riposte?
Yep, my
Why, yes,
riposte.
you may.
I'm watching this god miss. He grins as he goes in for the attack with a 18.
That'll hit.
We gotta go give Caleb inconvenience.
And
I told her,
that would be
but no one ever listens to me.
7 damage.
I told her.
You
Okay, I still have
will die soon.
If I
Animar.
die, I'm taking you down, you ugly old bastard.
Probably. Animar.
Anumar is
Animar.
is not smiling, he's smirking like takes like this position and he goes like and he shoots 6 magic missiles.
Maxed out your magic missile casting?
4th level magic missile.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Yeah, roll your damage.
64 plus 6.
That's probably.
In your face! So that's 10, 11, 15, 21 points of force damage to the face! And he's like,
Alright, as these bolts just come blasting in, he reels back, and suddenly his body explodes into a swarm of locusts. They just go scattering and flying off. Back into the temple.
And I try, and as he does that, I try to shoot rays of frost like into these tiny vermin he
Yeah, you probably get quite a few of them.
morphed into.
But that's more of a flavor thing than an actual, like, they're locusts.
Yeah.
And we're pretty much out of initiative.
Yeah, at this point, Oberon just falls to the ground, breathing heavily.
I'm going to revive the unconscious one.
Okay.
So he is no longer unconscious.
What do
I'm
you
going
do?
to use one charge from the staff. It gives him. I got an 8 on the die.
It does not. As you try to heal him, you realize that the healing magic won't work on him at the moment. He is cursed.
Oh, then I'll remove the curse with the staff.
Just wanted to waste the charge.
And then heal 8 points of damage.
Okay.
So that's what, 4 charges out of 10.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So how
I'm
are
still
we?
curious. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 10 for every 24 hours that elapse. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. You're no longer cursed. Your hit point maximum is what it normally is.
Cool.
But you still only have 8 hit points.
Okay. Yeah, I'm alive.
Yeah. That was 4 charges of the staff.
Okay, 8.
I think we need to.
Yeah, I'm breathing on the floor like. So good.
Lackmere will move the carpet on down over to Oberon. You'll see this 30.
Curious. Still dark.
Yep.
Okay.
30-foot black circle move over to Oberon and rapture him. And once
Praise Jeeves.
and once and within due process, Blackmere will cast Lesser Restoration on Oberon.
Okay. What does that do?
That'll remove a disease or condition.
Okay.
And like that, and to remove the effect of the harm.
It will. That will work.
And then he'll, because he doesn't want to waste the time on his spell, so he's going to leave it up as long as it'll go. As far as that, and he'll move back. He'll move the carpet back away from him, or the darkness. So the darkness would be right in the entranceway.
Okay.
And so the rest of them can see Oberon. And if they want to heal him, they can heal him, and at least now he can accept it.
I wanted to ask you, Michael, what happens when a person paralyzes? Like, not the conditions, but does he feel? Does he?
Me?
Does he notice what's going on?
If you're paralyzed?
Yeah.
Yes. I would say that you could to a certain extent.
It says here, creatures incapacitated can't move or speak. So it doesn't mean you can't sense.
Yeah.
In that aspect, creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws.
They're not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack rolls against a creature at advantage, and attacks within 5 feet of the creature is considered automatic crits.
Okay. Now, when I was paralyzed, there was some happening, right? She would have felt that. She would have noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
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 She
Okay.
would have noticed the grope.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
But he was trying to make it, especially with her perception, he was trying to make it so it looked like he had the hand behind the back and on the chest to lay you on down. Now,
Yeah.
her perception of it.
I'm thinking about what she would do about it because her bond
Yeah.
is honor, and she would have felt like it was dishonorable. And yeah, so I'm thinking what she would do.
Bitch slap.
Bitch slap. I think something. She's a lot tougher than that. But I'm thinking.
Okay.
Maybe Lackmare keep up this darkness for a while.
Maybe then just mace slap. Kabonk.
Yeah. Mace slap. Yeah, maybe.
Or hold
Maybe
person,
just-
then you really give it to him.
No, that's too much. Her ideal is greater good, so she would maybe do something like just punch him in the face or something. You know, not a slap, just a punch.
Okay. So you punch him in the face.
And
How dare you!
you touch me again, and I'll curse you. I'll curse you.
Maybe when Lackmare drops the darkness.
Oh,
Then
so
we'll see his black eye.
he has darkness.
Yeah, he's still
So
got
he's in a
darkness.
cloud of darkness. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a second level spell. I think I can dispel that quite easily.
And you also see that the armies of Oblivion that were waging war with Eternity across this field between their two pyramids, there's quite a few detachment of tomb soldiers coming over this direction.
So we have to.
You'll hear Lackmare say, "Run through the door! They won't see you!" Even though it's all black.
Yeah, Gold's probably like getting to his feet a little bit hard and just like walking briskly away.
Let me check that.
We got everyone.
Yeah, I'll move to the door.
All right.
I'll dash.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, already moved in.
Yeah, I'll go in as well.
Is there an army approaching?
Yes.
Ah, that's bad.
Of tomb soldiers, aka skeleton zombies and mummies.
I
Now,
was actually thinking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm out of here.
Anuar.
Yes.
Anumar.
You do not happen to have something like hold portal? No
What is
such
that?
magics. It's too close to us.
No.
Yeah, it's too close.
But you
and
don't
good.
know my name. Ooh.
No,
Oh, that's right. He has not properly introduced himself yet.
that's right. Who are you then? Small man.
Who am I? Who are you? I was here first. I was going to kill that fake god, this scourge of this land, destroyer of all things holy. Who are you?
I am Aryaven, Knight of the Forest Mother.
Forest
What
Mother.
forest?
Forest Mother. Which forest? Now, I was raised in a forest.
The forest, the great forest in the east. Northeast, to be
Yeah,
exact,
I'm from the west, so yeah, I wouldn't probably know it.
where the elves live.
Yeah, the elves. Which elves?
Elves like me.
I may not look like it, but I was raised by elves.
You do not look like it.
That's what they always say. Always the same. Are you calling me a liar?
Can I
God
make an
damn it.
insight check?
Do you see this ring? Do you see this ring? Do you see this insignia here? Do you see it? Yeah, look close. Like I'm holding it like really high because I'm so low. Do you see it? Do you see it? This is from the noble family of Al-Babababab.
I've never heard of that. Or them.
Well, maybe you should just read more. But delighted. I am Anumar. Let me check my name.
Oh, that's
Anumar Alamis. To your service.
Alamis.
All good, but keep walking. Remember, dead army. Just like walk off like really slowly, limping mostly. Okay.
So,
Alright. So as you enter the pyramid, it is not only dark from the darkness spell, but once you pass through that, all of you can notice that it is still quite dark. Sunlight does not penetrate more than a few feet into this pyramid from the entrance. Not only is it much darker, it is much cooler. The heat of the high sun that's beating off the sands and everything is no longer present. It is actually quite cool, quite pleasant. Humidity is non-existent in this temple, a pyramid temple, tomb, whatever you'd like to call it. You can feel a certain tingling as the life energy of the earth is sucked out of the earth into this pyramid and concentrated into the center, as the Sphinx told you. This is what keeps the Mummy Lord alive.
My kind of place.
All right, what is your marching order for entering the temple? And are you still going to be floating on your flying carpet?
No, on the flying carpet over in the chat, I put what Lackmere did with it.
And remove cards from the mountain. We'll roll up the carpet and put it over his back. And okay. All right, you want to keep the darkness spell up?
I'm going to keep it up for the 10 minutes. That way, if these enemy forces come on in, it's basically a visual thing, so they will at least have disadvantage against the party.
Yeah, they'll definitely have difficulty.
I would have said, yeah.
And darkness doesn't bother Lackmere, so.
The pyramid itself is the tunnel that goes into the pyramid is angled slightly upward. It is a perfect 10 by 10 square, 10 feet high, 10 feet wide, 10 feet, cut through square, except it's much longer than 10 feet. The craftsmanship, if there was a dwarf among you, would be excellent. You could not stick so much as a knife into these blocks, in between the huge blocks that make up the tunnel of the pyramid. And there are also intricate carvings and murals of hieroglyphics painted on each side depicting scenes of the Dayun River and waves of grain, along with priests performing duties, and always the symbol of oblivion over everything, as if he is the very sun itself circling over the land. Who is the first to take the lead?
After you, my lady.
They are injured, the monk and the fighter, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Very injured. I might want to do some healing before we proceed.
Can we find some place to do a short rest?
Well, if we wait, we got an army on our ass.
Can
You're assuming that the army would definitely be here within an hour. Actually, probably would be in here within like a half hour.
Okay.
So maybe we can do something about that. Is there the opening into this pyramid is 10 by 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Extremely well cut limestone.
So
huge megalithic type. Yeah.
yeah. I'm thinking. I have a suggestion. If we like put something like thin cloth to cover the entrance, I might be able to reinforce that cloth. Do you guys have like blankets or something? Guys?
Yeah, the flying carpet.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's very wise. No.
I have a blanket.
But
yes.
thanks. I think we need several.
Well, Lackmere has his bedroll.
Can we scramble up some crap and cover the entrance? Here's my blanket. Not very big. Okay.
No, you could scramble up enough blankets and such from everybody.
Yeah.
There is no like nook or cranny to tuck them into, though. As I had mentioned, the stone is
Okay.
very well put together. You couldn't stick a knife blade between them, let alone tuck a blanket in.
Could Lackmere go ahead and use the men cantrip to attach the blankets to themselves and to the stone?
You got a mending?
Yes.
I'll allow it. Take you a couple minutes, but it's doable.
Okay.
Then I used my mage hand to like tuck it up real good. So you just covered the entrance. Then I'm going like, now step aside. And I'm going to use my transmutation special ability to change this up the whatever it's called material into stone. Or better yet, into steel.
No.
So now we have a steel veil covering the entrance in a few minutes.
Lackmere, while this is going on, we'll turn to the rest of the party that he's been with and ask, who's this little guy that's waving his arms all over the place?
He's a half.
Halfling. I'm
Yeah.
halfling.
Okay.
Like half
Little guy.
an elf.
A little guy.
Yeah. I'm doing like the wizard or spellcaster in the Conan movie.
Yeah.
I like that guy. just FYI.
I'm doing exactly that. And you can slowly see like from the center of these blankets starting to turn into a metallic substance. So for it would probably take me like 20 minutes to make all this like steel.
Okay. How long does that last for anyway?
1 hour.
Okay. So as you're finishing up and turning it 20 minutes, you can see them coming around. You can actually see them, like real close, make out not just like a swarm like of insects coming close, but now you can actually see that they're big, tall. They're getting really close. Say when you're finished up, you can see them passing past the statue of the Sphinx.
Can I do some healing while he's doing that?
At 20 minutes, definitely you could do some healing.
Okay. I have 6 charges in the staff. Also, of course, you were very injured. We have a monk and a fighter.
Yeah, they're both pretty bad off.
The monk is Gaul, the fighter is Oberon. Right?
Yep. Yeah, that's
okay. You had lowered maximum hit points. So
it should be soul focused.
Both of those are now okay.
Yeah.
They're okay. That's okay. I'm still gonna give you extra hit points and increase your hit point maximum by putting 8 on the monk, the fighter, and myself.
8.
That lasts for 8. You know, it's just 5 extra hit points and 5, maximum hit points, so they can have more hit points. Then I'm going to discharge. I'll just start with 3 charges from the staff on Gaul.
Okay.
That would be 19 healing.
19? Oh, I will take it. I will gladly take it.
I got 2 6s and a 7. Now, Oberon, how injured are you? You were almost unconscious, right?
1 HP.
On a scale of 1 to whatever his hit point maximum is, he's at a 1.
Okay. If I set up a beacon of hope, it gains max hit point from any healing. Oh, I should have done that. I'm going to set up a beacon of hope.
With Beacon of Hope?
Yeah. A concentration spell, area of effect, it's a 30 feet radius. I'm going to pull the injured into it, and everybody gets a max hit point from any healing in that area.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep one remove curse if something happens. So I'm going to start to use slots. I'm going to start with a 4th level slot, that of Cure Wounds. That will do 48, which is 32.
Each one of those is plus your Wisdom modifier.
Right, that's nice. So that's plus 16 more. That's 48.
Wait, 48 points of healing?
Yeah,
Or is it just plus your Wisdom modifier no matter, so it's 2d8 plus 4, 3d8 plus 4, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's 36. 36 points of healing for Oberon.
Alrighty.
And
Much obliged.
let's see.
Marlon.
How are you doing? Are you still very injured? Or?
No, I'm doing pretty good. I have a max hit point of 49, so 37 is good.
Okay. How is Gold doing?
I'm still at 35 out of 59 plus 8 you gave me, so 67.
Okay, 39.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm 35 right now.
35. So you need about a 3rd level slot more. That would be 24, 28. Yeah. I'll spend a 3rd level slot and give him 28 more hit points.
Much obliged.
So
No kissing the cleric yet.
Hey, question: is it possible to go ahead and while we're just piddling around, use a couple of my hit die?
Not necessarily.
We're
Okay.
not in
All right.
short rest. We're just
Yeah,
doing
it'll be
like
short
a
rest.
classic
If you
again.
short rest,
Well-
just FYI, you'll start to hear at the end of your short rest banging going
Wait.
on.
At the end of my 20 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a suggestion.
Okay.
Now you spent
Okay.
all your stuff, and I'm going to say, I have a suggestion for you guys. I can see you're all banged up and whatnot. I know this spell.
Mm-hmm.
My grandpa taught it to me, actually. It's quite handy. I can magically conjure like a hut right here, which will fill up this entire corridor. It will be here for 8 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and no one can enter it. It will look exactly like the walls. So when this steel barricade goes away, they will just see stone. And we can just take an 8-hour nap.
We do not have 8 hours, but if
Well,
it can block them for 8 hours, we're good.
Inside this hut, we are safe.
And then
No
after
one
the
can
8 hours
enter.
are gone and the hut is gone, there will be an army of zombie skeletons and mummies right outside the hut going.
That's nothing to worry about.
That's something for future us to worry about.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about that. They're just stupid mummies and skeletons and whatnot.
Blackbeard's going to look back at the party members and say, "And who's this?"
maybe they'll lose interest or just go away, because after 8 hours of not being able to enter the pyramid, seeing as the way is shut, they'll go away, and
Where'd you guys
we'll be fully rested and ready for next battle.
Because we all know skeletons and zombies have ADD.
Yeah.
Where did you find this little guy that speaks so boldly?
Maybe we can
don't
sleep
know.
for like 7.5 hours and just get a half-hour head start before it vanishes.
The hut
Or at
disappears
least
as soon
be
as you
further
leave it.
inside. Or it vanishes shortly after we run along. Now this metallic shield that I've put up here, it will last for like, I don't know, quarter of an hour or something, if we have the time sense at this day and age of minutes and hours.
So if you could block the way with a tent, why did you turn your bed sheets into that thing?
Because I need more time to. I didn't realize I could do it.
Smart, but not so smart.
Well, I didn't see you do anything
Okay.
about it. Complaints and complaints.
True.
Nothing but complaints. I'm trying to be like positive, like solution oriented. You just complain. You do something about it. You. What do you suggest?
You put your tent, we got 8 hours to kill the god or do something about it before we got run over by an army. I agree with your plan. Just say we're not gonna stick around. Just move.
So we have 45 minutes to run along, and yeah, okay, whatever.
No. I'm saying put the tent, block the way for 8 hours.
The hut, Lehman's tiny hut, disappears as soon as he leaves it.
Yeah, the thing is, we have to stay in it.
Well, they don't.
That's
You do.
the thing.
They can come and go out of
That
here.
is very much true. That is very much true. That being said,
Okay. Makes sense.
I can shortly before this 8-hour thingy finishes, you can all run along ahead, and I can cast a few spells and follow you guys. Quite hastily, I might add.
Blackmire will turn around and say, I don't know this guy. Don't know where he come from. He talks 10 foot tall and he's only 3 foot short. But yet, I like him because he's going to sacrifice himself for us, the party, so we can go on and save the world. Little man,
And we should do this.
your
obviously
song will
bedtime.
be sung.
You'll be 10-foot tall halfling.
Yeah, pretty good.
Big enough to ride a horse.
A real horse.
You now hear banging on that iron. Thin iron barrier.
So, we'll anyhow we'll have to decide rather quickly, I think, because this is a very thin sheet of metal. Steel it may be, but it's not very.
Yeah, it's blatantly
Very,
thin,
very-
right?
Yeah, as thick as a blanket in some places, a little bit thicker in others. But yeah,
We're not talking a big, thick comforter either.
My bedroll was.
So yeah, I still say run and move. People.
Let's move.
Move.
How we
Yes.
Move.
Stop talking. We need to save the world.
yes.
Okay,
So did we get a short rest or not?
that's
I
a
don't think
negative,
so.
Ghost Rider.
nope.
All right. All right. So I know what I can plan on with my slots. That's all I was wondering.
Yeah. Curious, anybody here can't see in the dark?
Yep.
I have a light cantrip.
It is pitch black.
It is time to use it.
I'm going to put the light cantrip on my shield. No, that doesn't go in all directions. I'm going to put it on my holy symbol or something. Hold it
Okay.
up. Yeah, I'll do that.
And Black Mirror take point to stay out of the light.
All right.
The light is bright light for 20 feet, dim light for 20 feet.
Yeah, it's just that Blackmere has his devil sight, so he can see for 120. And if I take the point, I can react and alert the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the thought. His ranger side is coming out along with his warlock side.
Yep. Good. At least we got someone to do points.
And then you're taking a point just out of the range of the light?
Yeah, 20 feet in front of him?
Yeah, that's plenty. Who will be next, and how far from Lonkmere will you be?
I'll be staying close to Milady.
Okay.
maybe I should be next because I have the light.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it will be you,
Right.
and then behind you or beside you, because it is 10 foot wide. You all don't have to do single file.
I will
Yeah.
probably.
I'm probably like behind, like a bit if something comes up from behind us.
All right, so
I'll
you'll
be
be
either-
taking up the rear.
I'll be
That
rather
leaves-
right behind her, which I can't remember her name, and
How do
or
you win?
beside her, or beside her.
And that leaves Oberon. Where are you going to be?
I'll probably be about probably a couple feet in front of everybody.
Well, Lockmir's already decided he wants to take point just out of light range.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I mean, you can also be up there. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll be right next to Lockmere.
20% chance to resurrect after.
Both of you, please, since you're trying to sneak, give me a stealth check.
Yes, sir.
Still. Okay. 25 for Blackmere.
Okay. What about you, Oberon?
24.
Wow. Stealthy. So y'all are sneaking ahead of the light, just paying real close attention, ducking on everything, being extremely quiet, extremely sensitive. When suddenly you notice, well, not suddenly, but as you're going around, you can see on either side of you, there's about to be rows of sarcophagus, golden sarcophaguses with the emblems of warriors lining the walls.
Blackmere would kind of turn to Oberon and say, "This looks like a good spot for a trap."
That it does.
And there's three on each side, each of them 5 feet apart.
Can you detect any traps there, Oberon?
I can check. 1 second.
If you give me like a minute or 10, I can see if I can detect any magic here. I'll just have to like make this small ritual. It only takes about 10 minutes.
14 for perception to see if I see any traps.
That would I'd use traps as investigation.
Oh, investigation. Okay, 1 second.
If you're actively searching for traps, it's investigation.
Okay, then 13.
You don't see any traps. They do seem to be regular sarcophagus. Give me a history check also. I'll give you advantage because your finder.
What kind of check again?
Intelligence history.
All right.
Blackmere turned back to the rest of the party and whisper, "We think we got a trap here. Not sure. We're checking it out."
Total. And that is
you're pretty sure that these are entombed, mummified guards to guard the pharaoh of old. You've seen this before. It's actually, now that you also did so well, it looks exactly like the sarcophagus you were entombed in earlier. So it's just safe to assume that you and Lockmere have been sneaky enough they have not noticed you yet.
And 30 feet in front of us is the end of this double row.
Well, the corridor continues up a slight angle upwards as it has been but there's only 3 on each side, about 5 feet apart. So there's roughly 15 feet on each side.
Okay. Lackmere will step back a bit while Oberon is checking all this stuff out and doing what he has to do on the history check and explain the situation out to the rest of the party so we can make
All right, so you'll go back to him?
Yeah, I'll go back to 20, back up that 20 feet and explain what the situation is to him.
Mm-hmm.
So if they want to, like the little big man wants to detect magic or whatever they want to do, they can do it.
Yeah, I only have to make this small ritual. It only takes about 10 minutes. No problem. Only 10 minutes.
10 minutes is a lifetime sometimes.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I can do it, but it will take some time.
Or do we want to try to sneak by them?
Could be possible.
Now, what's the material that these sarcophagus are made out of?
Gold.
Gold. Okay.
Embedded into the wall. All you see is the lid, which is a gold embossed figure of a person.
Ooh.
With the whole full headdress and everything.
Okay.
Gold. It's made out of gold.
Certainly appears that way. Oh, you want to bite it or something?
Lackmere's going to say, I might try something on this since it's gold. And I'm like, I don't know if it's going to work, but let me see if I can at least seal one of them. If this will work. All right. This is what I'll do. Along the seam there where it opens up, I'll go ahead and I'll mend it together, almost like a welding.
With your what, fingers?
With the spell mend.
Oh, okay.
Cantrip mend.
Gold is very soft and malleable. Give me a stealth check, if you would, please.
Yep, no problem. Well,
with the disadvantage, though.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Not too good. That's a 10. Doggone disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're.
No, I'm not against your ruling. It's just against my dice roll.
And as you're sitting there and you're rubbing your hands together, I'm assuming kind of get the friction to melt the gold a little bit and put it up on there. Suddenly you hear and the lids start to fall off.
Oh shit!
Shit.
And
6.
yeah, everybody.
6 of them.
Yes. Go ahead and give me initiatives, if you would, please.
All of us?
That's not my day.
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
Okay. 18.
18 for Gaul. Pretty good.
Yeah. I got a +5 on things.
9 for Lackmere.
9 for Lackmere.
Check the chat. Michael, check the chat.
Checking the chat. Eventually I'll check the chat. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, there we go. Hey, is everybody's chat? Everybody's in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie, doggy daddy. Baptiste. I'm sorry. Gaul.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Okay. So do we hear them scream? Because if we didn't hear anything yet,
You definitely see the sarcophagus lids come off. Well, I mean, you hear it at least. If you're still back there by the light, you probably wouldn't see it, but you hear them.
yeah,
And you hear the
that's
mummies.
pretty-
Sarcophagus lids fall down, and the mummies are.
You probably hear Lackmere say, "Oh shit."
yeah.
That too.
Since I can't see shit right now, I will probably say, Lackmere, come back here, and I'm gonna get my my bow out
Okay.
and prepare an action. Like as soon as I see like a mummy, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, dokie, dokie, dokie. Gotcha. Arielin.
There are, what did you say, 3 mummies?
6.
6? And how far away am I?
You are about 20 feet away from the first one. They are just outside of your light source, but you're an elf, so you can see them anyway, I believe, correct?
Yeah, I also have, 20 feet bright light, then 20 feet dim light on the light spell. But I'm going to step forward while holding up my holy symbol and saying something in, Elvish, old Elvish, and turn undead.
Go back to the void from whence you came.
Yes, but nobody understands it but me.
I do, except
That's the wisdom saving throw for them?
I think wisdom, yeah.
Okay. And your DC is
15.
15. Okay. 1 make, 2 make, 3 make. Oh my god. The first 3 all made it.
No.
1 fail, 1 fail. I can't tell what that number is, so I'm just going to re-roll it. Fail. Wow. First 3 make it, first 3 fail. So let's just go with the ones on the left. Make it, the ones on the right fail. They're like, oh, they can move away from you and only take the dodge and
Dash.
action away from you on their turn, correct?
Yeah. They make dodge when they have nowhere to move.
Yeah, if they can't move. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So the first 3, let me see here. It is now their turn. If I roll high, it'll be the ones that were turned. I rolled high. All right. They are going to flee further up into the pyramid. So, Oberon, your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. How far is the nearest one for me?
20-25 feet.
Okay, then I'll just get up in its face and then go attack. Wait. There's shadows all around us, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then good. He grabs the hood of his cloak, pops it over his head, and uses it.
You want to shadow gate right over to right beside him or something? Give me a stealth check.
Alrighty. Would that be with advantage since I'm using the cloak?
No. The stealth check isn't.
Okay.
But it allows you to misty step and hide as a bonus action, both of them at the same time.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. That will be. I rolled an 18 on the die.
That'll be enough. He didn't see you, so you will now have advantage on your attack roll. See, that one would be a 19 to hit. Yeah, They're not
First
very difficult to
one.
hit.
Right. That would be, let's see. Total of 5 damage for the first
Okay.
hit.
You do know you get your sneak attack since you had advantage.
Yeah, that's including that.
You did 5 on a D8 plus a D6 plus your Dex modifier.
Wait. Oh, D8. Oh, crap. Hold on. I forgot the D8.
D8 plus D6 plus your Dex modifier. And it's a +1 weapon.
Yes. That's 3 plus Dex. 6. 7 total. Yeah, I rolled a 2 on the D8, a 1 on the D6,
All right, 3.
and I rolled very, very low.
What's your Dex modifier?
3.
Uh-huh. All right, that's just attack 1.
Yep.
You have
That would be another hit.
all right.
Is same damage roll with the advantage and all that stuff on this, or no?
You don't. You only get your D6 sneak attack once per turn.
Okay, that's what I.
So it'd just
that's
be
what I thought.
D8 plus 4.
9 damage.
Okay. And your bonus off. Well, that would actually be your bonus action. Would have been to hide, and
Yep.
so you don't get your offhand attack this round.
Okay.
So you messed him up though pretty good. You sit there and you stab. He is not bleeding as much as he is dusting.
Ha, nice.
Lockmere, your turn. You may be muted.
Like me?
Hello? Lockmere.
Charles.
We have a naked virgin ready for the taking for you.
Yeah, it was a good try.
That's interesting. Technical difficulties, I'm assuming.
I said be right back on the chat. Maybe use it at the toilet or something.
Oh, did he?
Mm,
I had to
See it
look it
now.
up.
All right.
see it now.
We'll just skip his turn at the moment and let him in on the next time. So it's theirs. Two of them. First, the one that you assaulted Oberon is going to reach out and he's going to look you into the eye. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom already coming right up. Okay, so let's just this one. 15.
All right. Death at all. But he's going to reach out and grab at your heart. And just misses as you nimbly dodge to the side. Now another one is going to come up from behind you, since you have revealed yourself from attacking. And he is going to reach for your heart, but he's just going to completely miss because you are hidden so well, and just blackness. He just reaches out into nothingness, thinking that that's actually part of you also. And another one is going to come marching down into the light, thus triggering a reaction from Gaul.
Mm-hmm.
You may shoot him.
Okay. Cool. That's 17.
All right, that'll hit.
Okay. And oh no, that's an 18. I didn't remember like the magic arrows.
Oh, well, still
And
hits.
that's 11 damage.
Okay.
I just remember the magic effect on that.
All right, and the arrow pierces right into his side, and he'll come barreling into, and he'll look at you. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Let's see. 9.
And the coldness of his stare just overtakes you, and you are now frightened for your life.
Okay.
But he will continue lumbering forward, and to the person with the light around their neck, Ariowen,
Yes.
and will reach and try to grasp into your heart also. But the light just blinds its eyes, it turns to the side, and misses completely. Next up will be Lockmere. Is he back?
Yep, I'm back. I'm sorry
All
about
right.
that. I had to take my diabetes meds.
All right, it's your time.
So with that, Lockmere will shoot the Eldritch Blast at the one that's on Gaul.
Not Gaul. He frightened Gaul, but
Yeah, but
I already win.
Oh, she wants to slap me, and so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll shoot the one that's actually attacking the female that I groped.
Hey, only I'm allowed to grope her, not you.
So two balls of energy. That'd be a 18 plus. What is it here? Man, my eyes are squirrely. Yeah, 5. So
Yeah, that
23.
That'll
for
hit.
the first one, and a 19 for the second one.
That'll definitely hit. These things are not difficult. They're very slow, zombie-like.
14 points of damage.
Total?
Yes, total.
Okie dokie, doggy day.
And then for his movement, he's going to try to get positioned and away from one of the sarcophagus tops to put it in between him and any of the lumbering mummies.
Well, I assumed that you were back with the group, but no, that's right. You were right up there. Oh, crap,
Yeah.
Doodles. I should have had them do something else. Okay. So, all right, you get between them.
All right.
My bad.
And that's and with a free action, all he's gonna holler, "I got your back in front, lady. Don't worry, I won't let them get you."
Anumar.
Yes. Okay, I was like, I wouldn't say cowering behind Lady Aryawen. I would say more like watching her ass. No, just using her as a shield in just such an occasion. So there is
Basking
a
in the
mummy
shade.
standing. Yeah, so there is a mummy standing right in front of her.
Yes,
Am I correct?
correct.
And another one.
2 more up
Where
farther,
are-
just out of the light range, but you're halfling, right? You can't see in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can hear them, but there's 2 just out of the light range.
Okay. And 3 of them just ran away.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking. What would I need to do to get an advantage on an attack roll versus this mummy? I would like to use a cantrip, a ranged attack. would there be like, because I'm behind her and the light is shining in its face, so I'm sort of invisible behind her? No, not selling it. Okay.
If you'd have stated before that you were trying to hide behind her, I probably would have given you started off hiding. You know what? I'll say.
I wasn't trying to hide, but
Okay.
I'm just the small guy there, so I'm
Nah, not buying it then.
but I'm very small behind light. No. Okay, then it's just normal attack. I just go,
They're very slow.
go away. I'll just shout, go away, you mummified idiot. No, that's a D10. Where is my D8? Date. Yeah, here it is. Yep. Okay. Then I'll just like take a side step, shoot it using my verbal and somatic components. First attack roll. Sorry. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. They are not difficult to hit.
Thank you. So just take a side step, like back into the shadows or to some pit to rot in, you foul, whatever. Shoot it for 12 points of frost damage or cold damage. Because I'm cool like that.
Because I'm cool like that. Alright. Back to the top of the order. Gaul.
What?
Okay, so
What happened to this mummy? Did it just?
Oh, yeah, it frosted. Oh, not sure. Now that you mention it, cold damage does seem like something that I should look at. No.
12 points.
You blast in it, frost and ice just appears on the side of the mummy, and it's caked in it, and it's even a little slower now than it had been.
okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stab it with a short spear and try to kill it before it kills us earlier. So, yeah, probably aiming for like the most frozen parts to try to break it off. Okay.
You have disadvantage because you are frightened.
Oh, right, shit. Forget about that. So that's
Still not very difficult to hit, man.
Yep. That was 7 plus 8, 15.
15 will still hit.
And second one is I don't think so. 5 and 5 plus 8, 13.
That'll hit.
Oh, both of them? Okay, cool.
Yeah, even with disadvantage, you hit them twice.
That's 6, and that's 6. Glad I rolled twice a 1 with that d6. Super useful. Yeah. So pretty much like lunging into it with like one of the short spears.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna spend a key point to avoid if something comes to my face.
You also have your you can also bonus action unarmed strike, or you could
but that's the bonus action that is to dodge.
Okay, that's what you're going to do, dodge. So just remind me if I attack you, I have disadvantage because I'll probably forget.
Yeah. Like I took so much damage so many times. I'm using this.
Yeah. Already win.
Okay, good.
Your turn.
You're probably muted.
Me is muted.
Arwen?
Well, I'll just draw my sword and hit it.
Okie dokie, doggy.
Do I have advantage?
You do not.
All right, that's 23.
That'll hit.
The damage is 1 plus 4 plus 3, it's 8.
Oh! You cut and you slice into its head, and you get almost all the way off, and the head rolls over to the side, and it's just barely hanging on by a thread, and you can see it still sitting there. It's just hanging on by one of the mummy things, and it's looking at you like, and it's still lunging towards you. AA has 1 hit point left. Anything else for you? Any bonus actions or anything?
No, I think. I don't.
Question. Your turn undead. Do they get a save at the end of their turn to keep from being frightened, or is it just it lasts for a minute until they're damaged? I know that will stop it.
It doesn't say that they get another save.
Then they do not. Okay. Next up, mummies. Running away. Yeah, they're actually starting to not be able to hear them anymore. Oberon.
Alrighty, yeah, I'm gonna continue attacking the one that's right in front of me that I've been hitting.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit. That's your first thing. You don't have advantage though at the moment, just FYI.
Yeah, I know.
All
right. 5 damage on that.
Okay.
That one would be a hit because I rolled a 19 on that one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
1 damage on that.
How do you do 1 damage?
Wait, I keep forgetting adding my bonuses. Crap. Ugh. Coffee's not kicked in yet. That would be 3.
Coffee.
4 damage on that.
It is what, 3:30 your time?
Yeah, I usually drink coffee all throughout the day. And
Fair enough. Okay.
all right, so 4 more damage on that one.
And then you have your bonus action offhand attack if you so wish, or you could use something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be doing that.
Okay.
Okay, 16 would hit. Yes.
Oh yeah. These things are not difficult to hit. Nobody has missed yet.
Okay. That would be 7 more damage.
Okay.
And let's see if there's anything else I can do.
That would be your.
I can use my extra attack.
No, you on your bonus offhand attack, you only still get 1 bonus action.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
All right. Oberon. So no movement or anything for you?
No.
No. Lockmere.
I'm gonna stay there.
All right, Lockmere will go ahead and he's going to take and shoot 1 bolt of Eldritch Blast at the one that's on the lady, and he'll shoot the other beam of energy at the one that's on Oberon.
There's actually 2 on Oberon.
All right.
One that's got many pincushion holes in him from his rapiers, and the other that does not.
All right, the one that has many pincushions.
Okay.
And on the lady, let's see if we hit. 16, 21.
There you go. The head that was barely hanging on by one of its rags is no longer hanging on by one of its rags.
And a crit on the other one.
Oh.
And so let's see here. I rolled 8 on the dice for that, for damage. So just roll the dice damage twice, right?
You can, or you can just double it. Your choice.
All right.
That would,
I'll double it. It won't slow down. It's 16 points of damage then.
Oh yeah, big fan of that. All right, doggy daddy. Oh, it blasts into it, right into the back of its spine, and it kind of cracks and but it's still managed. It's just kind of sitting there at an odd angle, like leaning backwards so much that you would think that there's no way that a human could do this, but he's not exactly alive. Yeah. Their turn. That one is going to still reach out and try to touch your soul, Oberon, even though he's kind of halfway, almost leaning all the way back like he's doing a hula. Oh, and this guy will do it. He'll reach in and he'll grab your heart. Give me a Constitution save, please, Oberon.
Alrighty, let's see. Okay. Fuck. Can I lie?
Give me a deception check.
I rolled that one.
All right. That's going to be that's all right. That's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage as he reaches in and he punches your heart, and as his hand sticking in there, that you can feel the desiccation of your heart just taking hold, and another 10 points of necrotic damage for 20 total. And you are now cursed with the mummy. You can feel your flesh rotting away slowly and surely. And in the other one that was attacking you, we'll see that this massive blast comes from behind him. He will whirl around and make his way climbing over the sarcophaguses to you, Lockmere, but he will provoke an attack of opportunity if you so wish from Oberon. In so doing. Would you like to use your reaction for that?
Oberon?
Oberon?
You're muted, Oberon.
Okay, right. What I do wrong? I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong. The other mummy is peeling away from you, climbing over some of the sarcophagus woods to make his way to Lockmere, thus leaving your threat range. If you wish, you may use a reaction to opportunity attack him.
Oh, of course. Of course.
I suppose I want to save my reaction for something else. What? I don't know. But
18.
there you go. Still, no one has missed this thing yet.
That would be...
Okie dokie. As he's climbing over the sarcophagus, he looks you directly in the eye, Lockmere. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please. As you can feel this cold, icy stare upon you, knowing that your doom is nigh.
Wisdom. That's an 18.
But no, your heart is stout and true. You do not succumb to his.
It's the desire that's built within him to go ahead and protect the lady.
But you're going to succumb to that one. As he reaches in, and he doesn't just reach in and touch your heart, he grabs hold of it and squishes. I'm actually going to roll these dice instead of just taking the average because he critted.
Okay.
4, 8. Plus, what was that? Give me a Constitution saving throw, please, sir.
Ooh. Let's see here. That's not a good one for him too much. All right. That's a 16.
You made it. You are not affected with cursing rot, but you take 21 bludgeoning damage as he punches you in the chest.
Ooh.
And
Little buzzard.
and 16 necrotic damage. So 30. Oh, I forgot my first number. 21 plus 16, 37 total.
Yep.
But you are not affected by mummy rot. Next up, Anumar.
Yes.
Just outside of your vision range, you can hear them, but you cannot see them because there is no light up there.
Yeah. What I would like to do, being rather frustrated of this, is taking... No. I think... Could I...
Look down at your feet and see the mummy head that was assaulting everyone just rolling down the downward slope of the pyramid that you've been walking up the whole time, rolling down the hill, down into the darkness again. Yes.
Yeah,
Anything else?
I'll spend my turn looking at that. No, I'll pull up a torch.
Okay. You can light a torch.
Snap my fingers, and it instantaneously lights up.
Huh?
Burst.
I'll call that an item interaction. Is that correct? That lighting a torch is item interaction, or would that be an action?
That would be a cantrip. Prestidigitation to light it instantaneously. Un momento. Gotta plug in.
Oh, that's an action. Anything else for you?
Like to move a little bit closer, taking maybe a few steps to see maybe these things.
All right. 5 feet, you can see the outlines of Oberon and the one that is assaulting him. 5 feet, you can see that.
So I couldn't possibly just reach out my hand with the lighted torch and maybe set something afire as I'm walking.
I'll give you a disadvantage throw if you want to throw it at him.
Not throw it, just touch it.
Oh, well, it's stone. Everything's stone. There's nothing really to light on fire besides
mummy
or
in rags.
Yeah, and the lids of the sarcophagus were at least
fire bad
gold. Now the actual sarcophagus inside where the mummies had come from, that's actually cedar. That is probably more valuable than gold in Alazaria.
Good to know. So I couldn't
Which
just
is wood, it'll burn.
Yeah, but I'm not going to light that on fire. I was just thinking if I could just walk towards them and touch them with the thingy.
Oh, yes.
Fire.
All right. Well, I mean, it was your action to light it. So, I mean, you can get up to him in melee range if you so wish with your normal movement.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying no, I couldn't do that. Yeah.
I would give you a toss, though.
I'll do that. Try to light it.
But it would be a disadvantage as you're walking forward, just a toss.
Yeah. But I'm feeling lucky.
Okay. That'd be a ranged dexterity throw. Either dex or strength. Your choice.
Dex, please.
Dex. Yeah, please. Obviously.
Yeah, that's a 7 plus 6, 13, I believe.
Hey, there you go. Still, nobody has missed.
Oh, I made it. So what's that, like?
D4
damage? Fire damage?
Fire. D4 fire.
D4 fire. 3.
All right. It is now
Does
on
it
fire.
Oh, it's on fire. Oh, nice.
And you can see that it lights up real quick and real nice. Like, I mean, and it barely touches it, but it spreads all over. And he's wailing around the flames, just starting to engulf him.
I like that.
Yeah. Back to the top of the order, Gaul. You can now see it. You can see it. It is flaming. And the light from it reveals just up ahead, even further, Lockmere facing a mummy.
Am I still fighting?
You are not.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go to a flying mummy and stab it to death.
Okie dokie.
That seems like a plan. And I can see it actually.
Oh yeah, you can see it. He's his own torch at the moment.
Yeah, I will strike the own torch and aim for the head of it. First one is 24. Second one is 19.
Done.
Oh, he got like no left.
He's got 3 hit points.
Okay, so yeah, I'm killing this one, and I'm probably gonna help like Lockmere.
You have 45-foot movement.
Yep.
You could probably use the rest of your movement to get to the one that just reached out and really grabbed the hold of Lockmere's heart.
Yeah, I will try to get that one. So, do I reroll the second one? Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that I will be the first one to miss. 12?
No.
Oh,
You hit.
With the 4 plus 8. That's a thing. Okay, yeah, damage is garbage though. So that's 6.
Huh? Still.
Yeah. It is pretty much like going like to the one that is like on fire, cutting his head off, and running for the second one and stabbing him like in the back, like back of the shoulder. Lock me! Come on! Bullet, buddy!
Anything else for you? Bonus action is
Bonus action is pretty much just the +2 to AC to me.
okie dokie.
Yep.
Audio in.
Yes. Now,
Yes.
how
you're
many?
in.
There are
There's only
mummies.
one mummy you can see left. He is
Yes.
about 40 feet ahead up in the thing.
Yeah. 40 feet.
Yeah.
Dash is an action, right?
Yeah, dash is an action. You can move your normal 30 feet movement and then be 10 feet away from him and then dash if you wanted to get all the way up the melee or
Yeah.
yeah, Sacred Flame.
The other 3 have run away, right? We can't see.
You can't even hear them anymore.
Yeah, I'll just run up there.
Okay.
To,
Use your action to dash, be in melee with him.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, doggy dad. Anything else for you? Bonus action?
They're all standing, right?
Yeah, everybody seems to be relatively well. They're not. I can tell you, Lockmere looks a little more green around the gills than you've ever seen him.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I'll just.
Oberon.
I'm done.
Oberon, you're up. The mummy you were stabbing just got knocked in the head and death punched by the monk, who then just flew on up farther into the.
Are there any more guys around me, or are they all dead?
Around you, no. There's just one more that is about 20 foot further up. That's surrounded by Lockmere and Gaul and Eowyn.
Alrighty. Once again, Shadowgate.
Give me a stealth check.
That would be thingy. 17.
There you go. I already one saw you.
Alrighty.
But
Alrighty, and then once I reappear side of the, I'm gonna be like, surprise! And crap. Wait, does 4 hit?
you have advantage.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm assuming you have more than a +3 attack modifier, since your proficiency is +3, your dex is +3, that's 6, plus your +1 weapon, that's +7 to hit.
So let's see, 21 on that one.
There you go.
All right. That's a D8. Nine damage.
All right. And did you add your D6 in there?
I did.
Okay. That's attack number 1. You got attack number 2. There you go. I'm assuming you hit him. Right. Over on Lockmere.
Lockmere will go ahead, and since this sucker grabbed him, he's going to take his arms and he's going to mouth some arcane words, and he's going to cast Firebolt right up through his guts.
That's ranged, so
Yeah,
you'd be at
I'll take.
disadvantage.
That's all right.
All right. They're still not difficult to hit.
Oh, I would have loved that crit. All right, on the first one, it's a 12.
There you go.
And on the second one, oh, there's another crit. Damn, I ain't going to be able to use it. And on the second one, it will be a 13.
That'll hit.
And for 12 points of total damage, fire.
All right. Yes. As you sit there right at point blank range, and the whole thing just right into his belly, and it just flames immolate his entire body all the way up his torso, and he's as he disappears into a pile of ash and dust as the flames just engulf him completely in no time at all, mere seconds. We now find ourselves once again at initiative and a slight bathroom break. Okay, fellas?
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, good.
And I grabbed the strawberry shortcake muffin. What do you think so far, Charles?
I've been having a good time with it. As far as that, I thought now these mummies are more traditional.
Yeah, those are just regular mummies.
Oh, okay. Because I know we were talking before. You did like on the Big Boss or whatever on that one, where it was more the Return of the Mummy type of mummy.
Yeah.
As far as that, but yeah, no, pretty good. The only thing I would have probably said that I would have done different, and the team may kick me right square in the nuts over, is even though they were turned by our lady cleric, they're turned from her. They weren't turned from Oberon and myself. And since they were going on through that area, they want to stay away from her, but they didn't necessarily have to stay away from us.
It says in the term thing that they can only take the dash action or the dodge action if there's no place for them to run to.
Yeah, from her.
Yeah. So I mean, they could take the dash action.
What I'm saying is, since we were in front of them at that time, that those three could have possibly done some combat or something on that. Is the only thing I was thinking, but.
They can't take the attack action. All they can do is dash or dodge if they can't dash.
But that's only, if I'm understanding the rules right, that's only for against her, not against someone else in the party. Because it's her divine power.
My understanding was...
I may be wrong on the way I was.
May be too. I don't know.
That
was my understanding of it, though. Is that they have two options of action.
But on the duration of turn, I believe it's 24 hours a day that they stay turned.
Oh no, it's only 1 minute. 1 minute.
Only 1 minute? I thought it was a day. Once you turned them, they couldn't come back towards you for a day.
But it stops as soon as they take damage. So if they had no place to run, they would sit there and just cower in a corner, and people would walk up and try to hit them anyway.
Yeah.
But you can tell they had an armor class of 11. They weren't difficult to hit.
But that's the only thing. I'm so far. I've been loving this whole adventure from start to hopefully finish.
We'll see if we can finish it alive.
Yes.
Or at least conscious, right?
Or not cursed, because damn it, Mummy curse a lot.
In fact, I picked my one spell from leveling on up based on what we've ran into, which is remove curse.
I was actually thinking of doing a necromancer, but then you wouldn't need to be alive. I could just animate your corpse and you can finish.
I like you. I like
all the same.
I like you. I like your character concept. I like the way you think. I love it.
Thank you. I feel loved. Everything I hope to get from my family. Now I must prove my worth by destroying a mummy god.
Even though that you're a little big man.
And you see them in the different screen. But we love you. Nobody loves me. Yeah, I was really torn. I'm working as a carpenter, so I was working all day and trying to think of what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Thinking about maybe doing a tiefling, barbarian, or something, maybe taking a rogue level for the wizard with these new racial features, feats. Maybe
Am I the only one who hasn't looked at the racial feats
devil?
yet?
I haven't either.
I skimmed them, but I didn't pay a lot of attention to them.
No, I was thinking maybe because it sounds really cool to have like barbed, like spikes or barbs protruding from your skin. So, and being a grappler,
I love
just
the weapon
grappling
feats.
everybody.
I would love to
doing
take the Spearmaster weapon feat.
Oh, I love them. I love them. I just because exactly like and the flail mastery feat,
Yeah.
just doing the trip attacks, and I like how they set you aside from other. You could be like have like party of all fighters, and all of them would be unique.
Shit.
Everybody with their own thing. I like it also.
All right, everybody back, ready to go?
I think so.
I'm ready to go.
All right, you are out of initiative. There are some piles of dust where there used to be mummies. You no longer hear
A
the
question.
others that had been turned. Yes.
Yeah, about that 1 minute of turning.
Mhm.
Just FYI, they'll be back, right? Or I don't know. Could I do like a check to see if I would know if they would possibly return? How this
I'll give you
Turn
a religion
undead
check.
works, or I'm not
Intelligence,
proficient
religion?
though.
Well, it's still an intelligence
I'm not
check. You're pretty
proficient,
smart.
but I am intelligent.
Pretty smart.
I'm rather intelligent though. Yeah, that's a 21.
21? Yeah, you know that it's a very short time. That it
And they
functions.
may return. They may return.
Yes.
Then I'm like, guys,
Yeah,
just
also, I'll give you with your intelligence
like
check of
to-
21. You're pretty sure that these 1, 2, 3, jump. Yeah, she caught them up. I'll give you with your check of 21 that you could tell that the way the sarcophagus was. These people, these mummies are pretty much designed to remain in their coffins and then enter their coffins again once the enemies have been vanquished.
so
You would assume
I'm like,
that's where they would come.
so I'm like, guys, not just putting it out there. These are guards guarding this chamber, and they return for a short period of time. They might be back any second. Just putting it out there. Anybody?
Yeah. Let's move. Or is like are they in the corridor? Like there's no other way to go.
Nobody cares. At that, I turn myself invisible. Just nobody gives a fucking like. Okay, I ain't waiting. I'm invisible.
Oh,
Lackmer's gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on himself
Okay.
because he got swatted good.
yeah, Oberon stands up and he has like patches of skin missing and looking pretty. His face is almost to the point where he has to hold his jaw up just to keep it on, and he's like, then he has to stop because it feels like his his jaw's about to pop off, and he arranges it a little bit. Continues talking. All I care about is getting that damn heart and destroying him. Let's get going.
Michael,
Yes.
this thing inside the sarcophagus that is so valuable.
Cedar. The
The
sarcophagus itself is made of, just the lid is gold with engraved, embossed or bas relief or whatever you want to call it. But, the standard, you can see the face and facial features and everything of the warrior in gold. And that's the lid of the sarcophagus. But once it comes out, you can see that what they're standing in was a cedar coffin type sarcophagus. And cedar here in Alazaria, is wood. They don't grow wood here.
Now,
It's probably more valuable than the gold.
on that cedar, is it aromatic cedar or not?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
So
it even
I could-
smells good.
Yes.
So I can take some of it and put it in my backpack.
I suppose, yes, but just like a little splinter or something of cedar is not necessarily.
Yeah. I would let it's just timber. I would need to cut out. Okay, gotcha. So all I need now is a portable hole right under this sarcophagus, and make it drop into the hole. Then I'm loaded.
Did you take a portable hole as your magic item?
No,
Okay.
no. I was thinking about handy haversack, but portable hole would be a lot better.
What is that? Is that uncommon? Is it rare? What is it?
I think it's rare.
Crap.
I don't know. It's probably.
The haversack's rare.
Oh, and then the portable hole would be more.
I meant bag of holding. Bag of holding.
Bag of holding is
Uncommon, I think.
yeah, I think so.
I meant that. I was thinking of taking that like for loot, just putting it in there, shoving it in there. But I'm not the greedy type this time.
Question, how long are you all going to stand here and wait for the mummies to come back down the corridor?
Well, I'm just looking around, being invisible. Nobody notices me.
Yeah.
For me, all I was doing is
I'm just waiting.
casting Cure Wounds on me where I got 15 hit points back.
Okie dokie.
I guess I'm going to start
What, Oberon?
I'm going to go ahead and start searching for the heart. If Oberon falls apart, looking for it, he falls apart.
Hmm.
Okay. Now what, fellas?
Okay. I'm looking for like the way further in. Like, is there overways or I don't know, secret passage or anything, or like trying to investigate like where we could go to find the art the quickest way without running into the mummies.
So far,
Again.
all you could tell is that there is this
Only
one
one
thing
corridor?
getting upwards into the center of the pyramid. You have not found any other side passages or anything.
Okay, so we got like probably gonna fight the mummy anyway, so I have no light, so preparing weapons if they're coming back. I have nothing to put underground to trip them.
I can set up a magic circle if you're worried.
Oh, if you have a solution to kill them. Yeah.
If I set up a magic circle, they can't enter it. So we will always have a safe place.
And can we kill them from the circle?
I think so. We just hit them. Let me have a look.
Let me
Be fast before we come
let me
back.
consult my prayer book real quick.
Well,
Undead can't enter. They get disadvantage on attacks, and it lasts for 1 hour. But it takes 1 minute to cast. And I will need to expend a flask of holy water. I only have 1 flask of holy water.
Do you use the flask of holy water for anything else?
No, but I can't do this again then. I can use money.
And it's not portable either, right? Like once you make the circle, that's where the circle is. It doesn't move with you or anything.
No, it's on the ground.
Okay, so I assume.
That's why I was thinking about when you paralyzed me, I was going to put it on that flying carpet. I was wondering if that could be the ground. Then you could fly around on the carpet and have the magic circle.
If we put the circle here in the corridor, the army behind us, they can't enter or follow us for at least an hour.
That is true.
Well, maybe we should wait maybe 30 more minutes before putting it down there, so we'd get the maximum out of it, because or if we hear like they're coming, so
I can also use a higher slot. I can also empower the spell further, making it last for 2 hours.
nice.
Wow.
We're
So-
using a
So if we cast a spell, if I use a ritual to cast a spell for hut, they can't enter. We could take a long rest, and after that long rest, or after 7 hours and 59 minutes, you can spend 1 minute making this circle, and we still get 1 hour head start.
This is just silly.
No,
Yeah.
no, we'd have everything. Everything would be fully rested, and I could even, give you some of my rations. Berries, anybody?
I don't think we have to worry that much about the army. We just need to get the mummy as quickly as possible.
Which one? The ones that
The
are
big
coming
one.
really soon?
The fake god mummy, the Oblivion himself.
Yeah. If you want me to help, I need to rest.
You're invisible, by the way.
Yeah, but I can still talk.
I'm just not necessarily for you, but necessarily for everybody else to realize that they're having a conversation with someone who, with the air.
And I'm walking around. And Michael, I wrote in the chat if there's something I could put in on the ground when the mummies come back, so they would maybe trip when coming back. That would be awesome.
Okay.
Is there anything like that there?
I mean, their sarcophagus lids are quite heavy. They're, pure gold.
Yeah, but they would just walk over them. It would be like a string.
People have rope.
Or something.
You're a halfling.
Yes.
I could say that you have what's in me pockets is string.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Or nothing.
Bacon
Yeah, I'm stout.
for
Make fun
second
of
breakfast.
me. Okay, maybe a stout halfling. Sure, just take the dirty, easy shots here. Sure.
Handed.
So, if I could do that, I'd set up a trap like that real quick.
Okay.
Maybe I need to hold on to one end or something.
Yeah, you're invisible. That could happen, but
Yeah,
the walls
I'm
are so well crafted. Like I'd say, you couldn't slip a knife in between the stones where they're cut. But the sarcophagus, you could maybe use a little penknife or something. Put a little hole in the cedar, run your string through that, and hold it on the other side.
You want to check for something or the other?
Or if you're gonna do that, if you let Lackmere know what you're doing, and like that, he could mend that rope to the wall.
Well, then you would just be mending the hole that I would be making.
No, I'm talking about attaching the rope to the one side of the wall.
You can do that?
Yeah, with men you can, between two different objects.
That's pretty neat. Maybe. Oh, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use Mage Hand to hold one end, and I would hold the other end of the string, and when they come past,
but Mage Hand's only like 5 pounds worth of work, so it wouldn't like
10 pounds.
Oh,
but I'm
10
only
pounds?
trying
My
to.
bad. Not
I'm
quite
trying
enough
to
to trip
them.
but to
Because
maybe
I want to
stumble
collect
as
it.
the Mage Hand loses grasp of it because it's people walking through is stronger than 10 pounds.
You got unseen. You got unseen servant.
No, not that you would see it.
That's right.
Okay. Then I think for a few seconds about this and like, yeah, that's very clever. Then like, nah, these are like stronger than strawman. So I'm like, hey, maybe somebody can help me here. I'm trying to set up a trap here for the mummies. I want to like have this string here. You can't see it. It's invisible. And by the way, I'm here, standing here in the corner here.
Where? I don't see you.
Yeah, I know. I'm invisible right now. But I would like to attach this string. Then I just tuck on your sleeve, grab your hand, and put the string on your hand, and like maybe we could attach this end here. And I point, and you don't see where I'm pointing. To attach the string here, and I would hold the other end, and I would trip them when they would come back, because I'm pretty sure they're coming back.
Not seeing where he's saying, and the little big man saying you can attach it here. but I would feel the string in my hand when he put it there, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take that. And with Lackmir's quick assessment of the situation, the nearest point of the wall from where he thinks he is to where he could go do it, he's going to mend that rope to the wall.
Okay.
That way, I think it would make sense in storyline and everything.
Could I, Michael, use Mage Hand then to grab the torch on the ground and just pick it up and just move it to a mummy where it would be lying on the ground?
Yeah, you can move it.
If I would manage to trip the mummy, so I wouldn't have the light exactly where I am, but
you want if a mummy trips on it for it to land on the torch?
then I would just move the torch and light it and set it on fire.
Just FYI, y'all have noticed you've been discussing this and talking about this for much longer than a minute. Probably about 5 minutes, and the mummies have not returned.
Ooh.
5 minutes. I would have realized that. Okay. I'm just waiting. Like, where are those damn mummies?
Yeah, you're like, we've been messing around talking about what we're going to do when these mummies return, which we know would be shortly. And it's been 5 minutes or so. Where the hell are they? They ran away for a minute, come back in a minute. That should be
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a rough guesstimation. Hey guys, I don't think the mummies are coming back.
You said they were coming back.
I was pretty sure.
I'll let you know you are perplexed because your original assessment of the mummies was correct.
But
Maybe they're getting reinforcements.
Now that does not sound good. Maybe we should take a long rest.
Hey, Maya,
Maybe
are
we
there
need to
any-
move.
What, Oberon?
Any bandages or any discarded
No,
money
they all
wrappings
dusted and
on the floor?
disappeared. They all dusted.
There goes that idea.
Maybe we need to move.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
the best
sorry.
plan I've heard in the last 5 minutes.
And is there anybody else that seems to be rotting?
Oberon.
I
Very ashen
yeah.
and pale.
Okay. And the only other thing after saying, well, maybe we better move then, Lackmir will look at the lady and questioningly and say, anything you can do for our scaly one with the skin dropping off him? Hell, leper.
Brains.
Who is the scaly one?
Oberon.
Oberon.
Oh,
He is quite gray and ashen, and
Kind of
From,
almost like a leper.
experienced. Well, at least the original three are quite experienced in just knowing what this is. Mummy rot.
Mummy
He is
rot.
cursed.
Yes.
Oberon has mummy rot.
Yes.
I can remove that.
Yeah. Oberon was inflicted by mummy rot in this last encounter.
That is though the last charge of remove curse that I have.
Also, the staff's out of charges.
Yep.
Rolling the d20.
Maybe we should attack the big bad guy now.
7.
Oberon, you are no longer smelly. Or
Okay.
be,
You feel fresh pine scent take over where it was gray and ashen.
be fresh.
So, guys,
All right.
what do you want to do? Keep on moving?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Once and for
resources.
all.
find
Stop
a
piddling around.
if nothing else, find a place to hide for a while.
I can make a hut. You can hide in that.
Also, if the mummies aren't coming back, we can hide in the sarcophagus. No.
From
No,
experience,
no,
from
I don't want to
experience,
do that.
no.
I'm not hiding in a.
Lackmere will say the last
Grave.
time I saw something come out of next to last time I saw something come out of the sarcophagus, and he's going to look over at Oberon and point at him. It was him, and look at what's going on. I'm not going in there. He said he slept there for years.
100.
You spent 100 years in a sarcophagus? Wow, you
Yes.
look really young for your age.
I'm over 200 years old, young man.
You're older than me. Yeah.
I am 270 years old.
So guys, who's calling the shots here?
Well,
I
Lackmere is
am.
hearing the voice of. Okay.
I say we continue. There are only 13 minutes till Gaul has to go to bed.
Okay.
So let's.
Y'all want
Move
to
on.
proceed with the same marching order as you did last time? Before
Yep.
you were
Yeah,
so
I'm good
rudely
with that.
interrupted by these mummies?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's go.
I would like to pick up a torch with my mage
Okay.
hand, and I'm invisible, so it looks like I'm walking slightly in front of where I actually am walking.
Okay. Now, there is some line of thought that when you pick up an object and you're invisible, that object becomes invisible, but the light from the torch would not be invisible.
That's creepy.
I'm not touching it. My mage hand is lifting it up.
Okay.
That's still creepy.
Torch just
All of you
floating
guys
around.
would assume. Yeah, you would assume that it would be the invisible halfling.
You got
It's a
about the same
witch.
height as a halfling carrying a torch.
Oh yeah, it
it's
would
a
look
witch.
like
Burn
I
the
would be
witch.
standing 10 feet in front of where I actually am standing.
Okay.
Which is 5 feet and to the not directly behind Erwin, but to the side. So it's like 5 feet to the right in front of her.
So if I don't need to hold the light anymore, I'm going to pick up my spear and hold that in my right hand.
Okay.
I have my shield on my left hand.
Okay. Alright, so Oberon, Lonkmere, as you all
Yes.
are both just 20 feet ahead of the group, just out of light range, giving stealthy and such like that, go ahead and each of you give me a stealth check just to see how.
Oh yeah, baby. That's a 27. That's the most I can get.
Overall?
19.
Alright.
19.
Both of you are pretty freaking stealthy. And you're going up another 50, 60 feet. And as you're
Okay.
stepping, you're creeping along. Nothing. You still see, you can see some footprints maybe in the dust every once in a while. But there's not much dust at all in here. Nothing gets into this pyramid past a couple feet. No sunlight, nothing. So there's not really much dust at all. You can still see on the sides these hieroglyphics on each side of it. It's painted in various sundry scenes. Yes.
So the mummies wouldn't leave any trails. You
Yes.
couldn't follow any tracks. But are there multiple passages or just the one?
Just the one so far.
Okay.
All right, and then but here's the point. As you're sneaking around, you can see on either side, it opens up into there are doors of cedar about 20 feet ahead. You can, your dark vision and such like that's much better than that, but because of the angles, when you get to about 20 feet, that's when you can see them on either side, right and left. And there appears to be some sort of symbol on it, 20 feet ahead.
We got rooms up here, doors with symbols.
I can read them.
I think we found where those mummies went.
Mm-hmm.
Come on up here and read them.
I look at the symbols.
Are you going to? Are you all going to hang back 20 feet, or are you going to walk up to the doors first before him, or just stop where you are as soon as you saw it, and then let him walk forward by himself, the wizard?
I'm going to go ahead.
I'm continuing on.
I was going to say I'm going to at least go up to the end of the doors where we see the doors there, just to, so if something does come up where he's looking at, he'll have.
He's got the high. Call high or low, Langmere.
Oh boy.
Low.
Oberon, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
Crap.
Let me check my sheet. Dexterity, okay. That would be 10. Woo!
As you're stepping and creeping a little bit, you're just a step or two ahead of Langmere. And suddenly the entire floor just gives way and swings down, and you reach out to grab at the edge, but it's just too sudden, too surprised, and you find yourself falling.
Featherfall. Poof. Reaction.
All right. And you immediately, as soon as you disappear, you're suddenly floating down. And as you look down into it, you can see that it's only about a 30-foot drop, but it opens up into a large, like almost cavern filled with water. And as you're floating down, you see, give me a perception check.
Okay. Let's see, perception is good. Shoot the fuck I do with my dice. Oh, right in front of me. 2. I see dust.
Yeah, it's just black, icky water about 30 feet below you.
And I would say to the group, no worry guys, he's just floating down really slowly.
You all right out overrun?
It's wet.
I thought you were
or something.
I thought you were the great finder.
I found water.
All right. As you're about to hit the everybody just go ahead and give me an initiative roll, please.
Damn.
Blackmare, I think I found your wife.
Oh, all right. At least a halfway decent one this time. Let's see here.
And if you want, you all just go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm getting used to this now, especially since I don't have Dice Stream open. You know, I have the chat open.
Yeah.
Let me roll one. Ooh, that's a pretty good initiative roll. Okay, I got 23. One. Yay. Okay. Hey, Lockmere, what's your dexterity modifier?
+4.
Okay. Nura, Nura, and then Lockmere. I can't make out. What's yours, Oberon?
22.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. Oberon. Well, you're not going to be surprised. And I'm just going to go ahead and screen share this so I can get this out so I can see what that screen was taking up just a little bit of the chat to where I couldn't see the chat.
Oh, cool beans.
Oh, joy.
All right. First off, nobody notices it at first. The only people that would have a shot is Lockmere, who's right up there, or else, yes, your passive perception would have noticed it, Ariwin. Oh, but this is what is lurking. And so on the first thing, not knowing what's going on, and Nura, you are surprised, but then you're not because you had a turn. Oberon, you're surprised, but then you're not because you had a turn. Lockmere, you're surprised for a second, but now you're not because you had your turn. You just were surprised at the time, but now you're not. And then it's turn. As you're about to flip down into the water, it reaches out, lunges. It is huge, massive crocodile. Got a freaking tail attack? That's some bullshit. Reading up on it real quick. Okay, there we go. Oh, for 26 to hit you. As he lashes on, and I'm not going to give him the tail attack against just somebody. I'm just not going to do it. I don't give a shit. That's stupid.
Now to hit who?
Huh?
Who's it hitting?
If there was somebody else in the water with him, I'd give it a tail attack. But I'm not going to give it a tail attack. That's somebody. It just doesn't make sense. Does that make sense to you all?
I don't know.
It would if it's hitting the same target.
Is it in a squeezed area, sort of? Is it like the corridor we're in? Is it
no,
like
it was only like a
pool of
10
water?
foot by 10 foot slide trap door slings open, and then he falls down into it. But then it's only falls like 30 feet. But as at the end of it, it's kind of like in when Gandalf flew with the Balrog, thrown into a tunnel, but the tunnel opens up into a big, massive water chamber.
Oh crap!
And that'll be 26 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
And you are now grappled. He's got a hold of you. Shaking you.
And I'm down because I had 17 hit points left.
You only had your curse removed. You didn't actually have your hit points healed?
Nope.
Oh, dude. I'm sorry. Ariwin, you heard it.
Okay, I'm standing. There was a mage hand holding a torch.
Yes.
Is that still up there, or is it gone down?
No, the
mage
mage
holding
hand
torch is about at the edge of where the trap door opened up.
No, the light is actually hovering above the hole.
Above the hole? Okay.
So I look down, and I see.
You want to move up? Well, you have to
20.
move up to the point.
All right,
I was
I
still
move
saying
up
you were
to the
still a
point.
little behind.
Yeah. Okay, I'll move up to the point and look down.
All right, you can see it.
And
Your
I see-
dark vision's good enough.
And what do I see?
You see this massive, huge crocodile.
All right.
It is gargantuan. It is technically huge. It's huge. It's just real huge, big. It's
It's huge.
It's huge.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Crocodile, like 20, 30 feet long. Its
Do I
head
see?
is bigger than its head is as big as Oberon, and he's got Oberon's body, just its feet hanging out one end, its head hanging out the other, one arm just dangling lifelessly, and blood running out of the sides of its mouth as it's sitting there holding Oberon, shaking him in his mouth.
All right. Let's see what I've got. I don't think it makes sense to heal him at this moment. That would just be cruel.
But so
Your past perception, since you are so good, you will notice the imperceptible tick, 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 tick noise coming. And you just see that the trap door is starting to close itself. And also, with let's just say with your extreme passive perception, you can see a little mummy rag floating here and there in the water. You wonder why the mummies weren't coming back.
You said that they left when the tic-tac sound came.
The tick-tick is just a sound of some springs working. You just notice it's very slowly, almost imperceptibly, the trap door is coming back up to close again.
Oh, fudge.
And just FYI, it is a really good design. The passive perception DC 25, unless you're searching.
I love it.
All right. Well, I'll just have to go down there.
Do you jump?
What are you going to do?
Jump.
You jump in?
I jump in.
Fucking A, okay. Give me an acrobatics check. See how well you dive in. 30 feet into the water is still kind of dangerous.
I
not
rolled
into
a
the water.
17.
There you go. Barely a splash.
She does not
You're
land on top of the crocodile.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I land on top of him and push my
Now,
spear
if you
down?
land on him, though, it's going to hurt. He's kind of hard and scaly.
Okay. But
Alright.
can I, if I land on him, can I point my spear down as I land? Because I have a
I'll
spear.
call that as
in
an
my-
attack. I'll give you advantage on it.
All right.
But you'll still want to take 2 points of damage yourself as your ankles kind of buckle as you hit.
Okay. I hit on 16.
16?
Yeah.
You slam it right into its skull, and since you did it from 30 feet up ahead, I'm going to go ahead and give you double die damage.
Oh, and do I get a double die on my divine strike ability?
No. Sorry.
All right. So it's 3 dice. I get 11 damage.
Okay. You land, powering it, and it kind of drops Oberon's lifeless body. Anything else for you?
I'm going to wait. I'm not going to wake him up in his mouth. It's just not right.
All right. Where did I have these? In there?
He let go of the body.
He let go of the body.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crocodile.
bonus action. 1d4 hit points. 3 hit points.
1, 2,
Plus modifier.
3.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, spellcasting ability modifier. That means
Yeah.
7 hit points.
Awesome.
Oh, I seem to have lost. Okay. I know you rolled a 1, Gall. But I'm missing. No one.
What? No. Okay, so we got like one, like the healer jumped down. We got who is down there already?
Oberon and the healer. Fire you want.
Okay, I think I'm gonna like get onto Lakme and get the carpet ready to go down and rescue them.
Okay. Let's just say taking that off, rolling it out, activating it. That's an action. It's floating. You can be on it and floating with it.
Yeah, I'm starting to go like back down to get like them on the carpet and like out of crocodile range.
Okay.
I would go onto the carpet as well if he's going down.
It's big
If
enough,
I could,
so you
Yeah,
can
it's big
jump on
enough.
it. Yeah.
I would join on the carpet
Okay.
because I can't really shoot through the carpet.
True. You can cover fire. Go, go, go!
Okay. So you're going, Anura, it's your turn. You're just going to jump on the carpet.
Yeah. I can't do anything else, I think. Good enough. I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay. Any want to ready an action or anything, Anura? Anura? Am I getting that right? Anura?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Anumar.
Anumar.
Yeah. I'm just tagging along. I was going to shoot it with a ray, but I can't do it while there's a carpet blocking the way.
Okay.
But
you could say ready in action to shoot it with something, whatever it was you had in mind when you have a
I would.
line of sight. Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Oberon, give me a death save.
He was healed. Oberon was healed.
Oh, never mind. Oberon, your turn. You're floating in the water. You have a few hit points.
Oh, alrighty. I guess I will try and stab it in the eyes.
Fair enough.
Rapiers. Does 12 hit?
Negative. That's attack number 1.
Yep.
Your extra attack.
Good gosh, what's wrong with my die now? 5.
Good. You have +3 modifier. +3 modifier, +3 proficiency, and +1
Oh,
thing. You had 7. How did you get a 5?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Did you roll 5 on the die?
Yeah.
All right, that's total 12. That's still a miss.
But the original attack was then with higher attack.
Did you roll 12 on the first die?
Yeah.
But what did you add?
I rolled a nat 1 on the last time,
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
So it would have missed either way.
And bonus offhand attack, or would you like to bonus action something else?
How far is it from where I am up to the
30 feet.
back up 30 feet?
Yeah.
Shadowgate.
And it is shadowy everywhere.
Shadowgate.
Give me a stealth check.
All right.
That's part of the deal with Shadowgate.
That would be 11 total.
Everybody bloody sees you standing there.
Hey
Even
guys.
the freaking crocodile looking up like, am I doing?
Hey guys, how you doing? Oh. Why do I feel like some just try to eat me? Oh.
Lockmere.
Lackmere will go ahead from standing up there. As soon as he sees that croc, he's going to go ahead and cast Frostbite on it. But at the same token, as Oberon pops back up out of there and he notices him, he'll say, "What are you doing up here? You're supposed to be down there."
He pops his hood off and says, "Will of the gods."
that's what Lackmere is going to do, and the Croc would have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let me tell you, Crocs aren't good at a lot. They're some healthy bastards.
I know that, but
Is this a Warlock save?
yes, it is.
He fails.
It has to be. It's the only class I have that has cantrips.
Cantrip. Okay. He fails.
Oh, okay. He takes 9 points of frost damage, cold damage there, and he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Oh, all right. If he has disadvantage, as he has got this spear up in his head, he's going to roll over, do a barrel roll. Give me a dexterity acrobatics check, please, Arduin.
9.
As you fall into the water off his head, as he does a death roll around, no longer stable footing, you're tossed into the water, and he reaches in to bite at you, and that is going to bloody miss because he had disadvantage. Actually, it doesn't matter. He rolled a 2 and a 1. Horrible and horrible.
Yay.
And I'm not giving him a tail attack because there's no reasonable fucking way in hell he can bite somebody and slap them at the tail at the same time. It's all right. All right, so that's its turn. Arduin.
So, yeah, I'll probably just hit it.
Okay.
We are doing okay. I mean, yeah. I'm looking at my spell list. Yeah, I'll just hit it with the spell called Inflict Wounds.
Damn. Okay, that's a spell attack, correct? Touch.
It's a spell attack, touch, necromantic. And I hit on a 13.
That'll miss.
Yeah. So I use up my slot, or?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Unless it's concentration.
No.
Quick
Instant
question.
use.
Yes.
Quick question, Michael. I rolled a nat 20 on my initiative roll, and I have not yet taken a turn.
I know.
How is that?
You were in surprise condition because you didn't notice it on your first thing until
Okay.
it revealed itself. Second time, your action was to ready until it was lowered while you're on it. And guess what? It is now Gall's turn, and he will lower it, thus giving you line of sight. So your readied action will be triggered if
Okay.
Gall lowers the carpet down.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming Gall will lower the carpet down
Yep.
on his turn
Yeah.
now, correct?
Yeah. I'm lowering.
Okay. Before you decide what action we're going to do, we're going to let Anumar take his readied.
Yeah, that would be an attack roll, ranged attack. 19 on the die.
Yeah, that'll hit the guy.
For 7 cold damage.
Ice crystals form around him.
And as I would have noticed, I assume, yeah, you said everybody noticed when Oberon teleported or whatever.
Yeah.
Back up, and I would scream down, R1, get onto the carpet, let's get the fuck out of there.
All right, what's your action? Yeah, your movement is to lower the carpet down there?
Yep. My action is trying to grab Aru and like to pull her on the carpet.
Okay.
And I would assist.
He'd have an opportunity, or would he have an opportunity attack? because it's not her movement that's being used. It's
Yep.
kind of like force movement in a manner if you're going to grapple her.
Yep.
Give me a strength athletics.
Okay, athletics.
It's not going to be opposed by
Make
her.
it.
Unless you
Um,
want to oppose it, Arioin.
No.
Okay.
That's a roll of 18.
Nice.
You reach out, you yank her away as he's trying to gnaw at her and pull her back on the carpet. You still have 20 feet of movement left.
Go back up.
And as you're going back up, you can see that the thing is closing. There's very little room for you.
Oh shit.
Anumar, your turn again.
I think I would be rather selfish now. Would I assume, with my really high intelligence, that we would make it up there in
Safe
time?
assumption.
Okay, then I would wait, or I could shoot another ray at the crocodile.
Your choice. It's a giant, huge. It's huge. It's the biggest crocodile ever. Everybody around comes and goes, "Wow, what a huge crocodile you got there."
Yeah, 16 to hit
That'll hit.
for a 2 and a 7. 9 points of cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
Take that, you big bad crocodile! You don't
Oberon.
bite my companions.
Alrighty. Well, I think Oberon is going to be look down. And is everyone back out of the hole?
They're almost out of the hole.
Okay.
They are
Okay.
blocking as they've come up so far. They are pretty much blocking your line of sight down to the crocodile.
Okay. Then I can't pee on the crocodile's head then, because I might pee on them instead.
Carpet's not exactly waterproof.
True. True, but I don't know. I don't want to mark them as my property. He's like thinking to the carpet. Hurry up! Double your speed. Get up here.
All right. Y'all just want to say and the thing closes. You can then use the carpet to go over that pit trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just hand wave it.
Just make it hover above the trap.
Yeah. Okay. And I believe Gunnar mentioned he needed to go to sleep soon. So what do we say we go ahead and call it?
Yeah.
If you're fine with that, or you can continue without me, but I have to go.
Oh, it was you who did? Okay.
It
Yeah.
sounds like a good spot to call it.
Yeah. And next session, you have 2 doors to your right or left, cedar, to check out. But the passageway still continues going up a little bit. Actually, after the doors, it's no longer heading on an upwards incline, but flattens out. Just FYI.
Okay. Pretty cool. So, next week or the week after that?
Huh?
Are we playing next week or the week after that?
It'll have to be the week after. Next week, I'm going to be in New York.
Okay.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be starting my new job on the 18th
Of June?
of this month.
Oh, okay. That's right. It's still early in this month. Okay.
So I will let you know once I get my schedule figured out and everything if I'll be able to make it or not.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. We'll work out something. I'm assuming.
All right.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah, if I'm not able to make it, just have Oberon jump in front of the first attack that's aimed at any of the other characters.
Okay. Oberon will sacrifice himself.
Yes, and hopefully the gods will see this deed of greatness and make him a god himself.
And should be the final session, I believe. We should be able to wrap this thing up.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Mhm.
All right. And everybody say bye.
All right, bye guys.
See you.
Bye.